Look who you tried to save. Look how they tried to do you. You only pumped your brakes because they was trying to move you. There are higher stakes. They just be trying to confuse you. They trying to make you break. But I refuse to. We're bound with blessings. Done stressing my way in depression. I've learned my lesson. I've bit a word from his message. This is my confessions. This is high confessions. This is high confessions. Look who you tried to save. Look how they tried to do you. You only pumped your brakes because they was trying to move you. There are higher stakes. They just be trying to confuse you. They trying to make you break. But I refuse to. We're bound with blessings. Done stressing my way in depression. I've learned my lesson. I've bit a word from his message. This is my confessions. This is high confessions. This is high confessions. Look who you tried to save. Look how they tried to do you. You only pumped your brakes because they was trying to move you. There are higher stakes. They just be trying to confuse you. They trying to make you break. But I refuse to. We're bound with blessings. Done stressing my way in depression. I've learned my lesson. I've bit a word from his message. This is my confessions. This is high confessions. This is high confessions. Look who you tried to save. Look how they tried to do you. You only pumped your brakes because they was trying to move you. There are higher stakes. They just be trying to confuse you. They trying to make you break. But I refuse to. We're bound with blessings. Done stressing my way in depression. I've learned my lesson. I've bit a word from his message. This is my confessions. This is high confessions. This is high confessions. Look who you tried to save. Look how they tried to do you. You only pumped your brakes because they was trying to move you. There are higher stakes. They just be trying to confuse you. They trying to make you break. But I refuse to. We're bound with blessings. Done stressing my way in depression. I've learned my lesson. I've bit a word from his message. This is my confessions. This is high confessions.
Just to come on in. Everybody get your vices and stuff. And we're going to jump right into this live.
Look who you tried to save. Look how they tried to do you. You only pumped your brakes because they was trying to move you. There are higher stakes. They just be trying to confuse you. They trying to make you break. But I refuse to. We're bound with blessings. Done stressing my way in depression. I've learned my lesson. I've bit a word from his message. This is my confessions. This is high confessions. This is high confessions. Look who you tried to save. Look how they tried to do you. You only pumped your brakes because they was trying to move you. There are higher stakes. They just be trying to confuse you. They trying to make you break. But I refuse to. We're bound with blessings. Done stressing my way in depression. I've learned my lesson. I've bit a word from his message. This is my confessions. This is high confessions. This is.
Welcome, everybody. I'm your girl, Celeste, or better known, say Les T. You know, this is High Confessions 369. And today we got open panels, so I'm going to let the panel introduce themselves, and we're going to jump right into it.
All right, your boy TV Yosai. I'm Big Volt. What's good, people?
I'm Nina Rice. You can check me out on Facebook. I'm a content creator.
And I think Tokyo got her phone on mute right now. So we're just gonna jump right into it and ask everybody how their week been, because we took a week off last week of my birthday week. So big ups to that. Had a whole bunch of fun, got a lot of great gifts. So I'm happy.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I know my week been good. Shit much happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just put it in.
Yeah, but everything been going pretty good out here in my neck of the woods, if you want to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, have y'all been checking out any YouTubers or anything like that? Anybody new y'all been checking out?
Um, no,
Not really.
not too much new shit I've been on.
I usually watch YouTube with my son, so just like stuff that is like family content. So he watch Law by Mike and Dr. Mike, and they're pretty
Mm-hmm.
good.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hey
What's
Tokyo, welcome, welcome. Thought we
good?
lost you for a minute.
No, I was on a phone call and then I had technical difficulties, so I was like, "Oh my goodness!" So I had to, fix that. I'm back though. But
Yes,
what we talking about?
sir.
What we talking
We
about?
was just talking about YouTubers and stuff that we've been checking out and stuff. Honestly, like when it comes to that Nolan Wells case, I've been checking out the original Queen Amadea Shakur.
Mhm.
Everybody need to check her page out for real. She come with the facts, the receipts, everything. She's talking about everything in detail. So when it comes to the Nolan Well case and like the Carmelo Anthony case, I go to her page to get a lot of information and stuff just to keep me, updated.
Okay.
For
That's
me,
cool. I'm gonna definitely check her page out.
yeah.
Yeah.
For me, the YouTuber I wanna shout out is Juicy Jacob. He was on Streamer University, by Kai Cenat. Um, he is a content creator. He's like very funny. He does very different characters, but he shoots some Bible verses out here and there too. So like I believe everyone should check him out because he's honestly is a fresh he's a fresh breath air of a content creator to me. So yeah, check out him.
Right, because a lot of content creators, like, not to say that I'm in that bubble too, but some of them keep it's like a lot of stuff going on, and they stay focused on either relationships or either men versus women type of thing, or I'd be like, dang, they can't take a break just to, you know, but hey, to each his own.
Yeah, I mean, some people they is gonna only stick to their niche because they
Right.
they feel like there's enough people who do only that, who cover only that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Right. And then you got the people that's jumping on the clout and, running their numbers up, and they not really even passionate
Right? They
about
don't
what
really
they're talking
care,
about.
and they ain't getting the facts or nothing before they just be just saying whatever gets clicks and stuff. So I'd rather you not
Right.
cover it if you're not going to do it justice.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yep, that is completely true. So I have some videos for us. We're gonna like hop right into it. In this video, we got a few that's based on some of these cases that we just discussed. Um, this one right here, he's kind of describing how nothing really changed. It's just how they did it changed. So let me play that video.
I used to look at pictures like these and wonder how could someone be smiling in this environment? How was white America so wicked during Jim Crow? And then I realized in 2026, they're still smiling at lynchings. They're still smiling at Black Death. It just looks a little different. It looks like this.
What you think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us? You throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim. Woo! Learn how to swim, boy. This is a tradition. We take.
You can be assured for every one of us that's upset and irate and saddened and grieved at the picture or the news article of a Black person being lynched or gunned down in the streets unarmed by the police or by ICE, that there's 5 to 10 white people, racists, Nazis, conservatives, MAGA, that are smiling, that are applauding like they're watching the Super Bowl. And they're doing it while knowing what's at stake.
I lost my job this morning. I had to leave home. Everybody's fucking pissed off at me.
I want y'all to think about that.
You
What
better
y'all
off
think
just
about
shutting
that?
up. But you don't have to say nothing.
Hey, I don't
Oh, I
think
didn't even know you can hear me. But yeah, people be better off just shutting up. Like there's never gonna be enough people on your side if you're being hateful towards somebody else to where you're gonna get away with it.
what happened.
So you might as well just keep it to yourself.
Yeah, nobody gonna care about what the fuck you got going on.
Everybody
All
got
that shit
something
you was just
going
spewing.
on.
Yeah, all that shit you was just spewing. Nobody want to hear all that. You know that.
Derek,
crap.
your mic is muted or something. I see your lips moving, but I don't hear nothing.
Either I see your lips moving, but the words don't mean shit.
Like the words are not coming out of your mouth.
Yeah. But yeah, the motherfucker, nobody care about what happens after to you. You know what I mean? After you be on some hateful shit, nobody cares about nothing you got going on. You know what I mean? Once you spew that hate, that's what we don't give a fuck.
Yo,
What up, Karen?
Hey, Cam, welcome.
well, thank you for welcoming. I was
Hello,
trying to
It's
put
been
this
a minute.
trying to put this on a laptop. I can't put it on the laptop.
Unless you get this link sent to like your email or something.
If possible, can we take the music out the background so we won't get copyrighted?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
That's a verses. Had the verses
Oh, you
on.
watching the Anthony Hamilton and the Music Soul Child?
Yeah.
Who
I
you
don't know
think
who
gonna
gonna
win? I like Music Soul Child. I ain't gonna even front.
Music,
But that's me.
Anthony Hamilton been around for a while. He got a lot of hits with motherfuckers. Like he been around longer than what niggas think.
Yeah, he
Nigga got
has.
shit with he got a lot of shit. You know what I mean? He got a lot of shit with a lot of different rappers, you know. He got a lot of
music is all, man. Yo, music got it, yo.
I don't know, because music has stopped. Anthony Hamilton, his shit
Nah.
doing current shit.
Music Soul Child is still in the studio, man.
I haven't heard his recent shit. I heard the last thing I heard some shit from him a few years ago.
You probably haven't heard it. You probably heard it. You just don't know he written it or he wrote it.
Oh, you talking about he be ghostwriting people's shit? You know, I know he was a ghostwriter. I been knew that, but
Yo, music's hard, yo.
music is cold. Music cold. I don't know who will win out of that one, honestly. I just know that Anthony Hamilton got some sleepers. Like there'll be some
Now,
shit that
I can
comes from
see-
him that people will be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that."
Well, you know, I can see Anthony Hamilton going up against Dave Hollister.
He got Dave Hollister.
But that would be a good vocal right there.
He got Dave Hollister.
From Blackstreet,
Yeah, he got him.
if Dave Hollister can perform his stuff from Blackstreet and his albums.
That don't count. That's Blackstreet shit. Like no. That's a group of
No,
four
no,
niggas
no,
up against
no.
one nigga.
B2K and
Can't
them
do that.
and Pretty Ricky and them was performing their own stuff from their own
Pretty Ricky
albums.
is one group. B2K, they was doing
No,
Omarion
they got
shit. That's not
Pleasure
fair.
P. Pleasure P had his own thing.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, yeah, and they got Omarion, so it balances out, I guess. I still think I don't know who went out of that one. B2K should have more hits than them.
Pretty Ricky
But
won.
but Pretty
But
Ricky
moving on.
probably
Pretty
did
Ricky
win.
won that?
Yeah,
Pretty
Pretty
Ricky
Ricky
probably won.
won.
Because
Ah.
B2K is a Marion. Like the Marion, they gotta live off of that nigga. All I remember of B2K is bump, bump, bump.
Ain't gonna
Bump,
even front.
bump.
When I seen their verses, I thought B2K was lip singing
They probably
for
won.
most of their stuff. You know, so
Shit.
that's why I was like, I really like Pretty
Yeah.
Ricky stuff more.
They
Just like
got
I
too
like
many.
Music Soul Child more.
They got too much inner turmoil, like where they be fucking each other girls and shit. They need to chill out on that.
Nah, yeah, dude was knocking out Mario's mom.
Damn, his mama? Goddamn.
Yeah.
He ain't got no pride. I mean, no respect.
Lil Fizz was hitting his mom off.
He talking about his baby mama.
This is his baby's mom or his mom? Oh, his baby's mom.
If he was
His
his mama,
baby
it's
mom.
crazy.
I thought it was his mom. I just know his mom.
It's like that saying men used to say, if I go to jail or if I go down in the army, take care of my wife and kids.
That ain't what we mean. That ain't what we mean.
I mean, if
That's
you're not handling business at home, is that the same thing, low key?
Yeah, that's an excuse.
And your homeboy see you doing that, and he's telling you, man, you need to step your game up, man. And he still go out there and run the streets and stuff, and he be like, "Fuck you, that's a good woman. I'm just gonna slide in and help my homeboy out."
That's some whole ass.
That's an ignorant dude.
Yeah, that nigga's a whole ass nigga still. He been planning. He been plotting that from day one.
Yeah.
He knew that nigga was no good for her anyway. Like he ain't no good either.
Y'all know y'all not had one friend that been like, "Oh, he ain't no good," whispering in his girl ear. I know you not seen one friend.
That nigga whispering. He ain't doing it around me. Like he whispering. You know what I mean? I don't know what the nigga doing. You know what I mean?
So if you knew a girl that was dating your homeboy, you was cool with the girl, would you tell her that the homeboy was doing her dirty?
That's their own business. They're gonna have to figure that out on their own. You know what I mean? All you could do is tell the homeboy he's doing wrong. Then you know what I mean? That's it. Otherwise, you ain't in his relationship, nigga. All you can do is tell the nigga something. You can't. Otherwise, you're doing too much. Like,
Right.
You don't need to tell her shit because you know what I mean.
That's the only thing you can do.
Yeah. She probably got some homegirls telling that nigga ain't shit. He dogging you out. She know.
Well, you know, it's always one, the man hater. The man disliker.
That's why you gotta weed them type of niggas out your clique. You know,
niggas don't like other niggas. They don't like to see other niggas fly.
It's better not have a nigga around. You know what I mean? Than the nigga doing that goofy shit. That nigga ain't no good. I don't care what he's trying to make it sound like. What excuse that nigga use? He's a piece of shit.
Man.
Yep.
No,
like
he
these
not.
white
Now
people.
let me stop.
Conspiring
No,
on
he
the
not.
clique. What the fuck is you doing, nigga?
Just like these white people in
Oh
this
my
this
gosh.
group situation, pieces of shit, you know, and that comes to the next video. You know, like some people are saying they're not pieces of shit. Some people are saying they are pieces of shit, and come to find out, allegedly, 3 more bodies have been found on that same day. 3 more bodies have been found,
Oh,
and
so it's more like an initiation.
it kind of seems like it. We don't know the color of those people yet. I just got the news that they found more people. Um, but some people are connecting the case to other cases because the Nolan Wells have a new lawyer or representation person who is also a representation of another case that kind of happened the same way, and he's reopening up that case and charging those people for even more now. So we're gonna get into those videos so we could get more information on it.
Right. I'm gonna look at these videos.
No doubt that there was foul play. The autopsy showed that there was significant blunt force trauma to the back of his head, and the throat was missing when they received his body. The police ruled out foul play before even receiving autopsy results. Similar to Nolan's case was 18-year-old Daniel Irving, who was ruled as an accidental drowning death in Texas. Irving was with two of his white friends at this time, and they proceeded to cover up the evidence, throw his phone away, and they were later arrested for tampering with evidence, but not for his death. These tragedies were not accidental or coincidences, these were attacks, and if these young men were white, there would have been full investigations already.
A black teenager who was an experienced swimmer on his local swim team drowned, and his white friends fled the scene and then tampered with the evidence. No murder charges have been filed. Let's get into it. 18-year-old Daniel Irving, an honor roll student and member of his high school swim team, died in April after jumping off a bridge into Lake Ray in Hubbard, Texas. Now, according to authorities, he surfaced once, called for help, and then went under. His body wasn't discovered until 4 days later. The two teens who were with him that day, Lucas Roper, who's 19, and then a 16-year-old, didn't even call for help. Instead, the police say they threw away Daniel's clothes and phone, deleted text messages, and then drove off. Earlier this month, both were arrested and charged with tampering with physical evidence, a third-degree felony, but they faced no charges related to Daniel's death itself. The medical examiner ruled that the drowning was an accident, stating there are no current suspicions of foul play. Dallas police say their investigation is active and ongoing. Now, Daniel's family just ain't buying it. At a press conference, his mother said, "A reasonable-minded person would know if you are not guilty of a crime, why would you throw away his clothes and delete messages and not even call his mother?" Now, the family's attorney, Ben Crump, who also represents the family of Nolan Wells, and he died under suspicious circumstances as well, is pushing for murder charges and has announced an independent investigation into what really happened that day. For now, the two teens are out on bond, and the district attorney's office says they haven't even gotten the case from the local police yet. This is Monique with the Black Belt Daily, signing out.
That's a shame. They just out here getting away with murder all willy-nilly.
Yep, and they
Yeah.
got connections with the police. That's why.
Now
Maybe
the
you gotta
craziest
check
thing
out
is
those
that
TikTokers.
they've been getting away with murder.
Yeah.
I mean, for centuries.
Yeah,
I
this
know
is their
these
world.
niggas not doing
This is
verses.
their world. You know what I mean? So this is something that I'm not like surprised about, and it's gonna continue to happen. It's gonna get worse.
They said they took the nigga throat out. How you take a nigga throat out?
Without detaching the throat, really, like without it
I mean, if
physically
you
looking
want to
like.
prove, if you trying to prove that he drowned, you might want to keep the throat and everything intact. But that means it was something wrong with the neck. It was something wrong with the
Yeah, they
throat.
fucked his neck up.
Because if the throat is broken, that means he was either choked, hung,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, dragged.
they
You
said
know
that
what I'm
they
saying?
said-
When you got to identify somebody through their dental records.
Well, they said that nigga's throat was cut out. Like I was wondering, what the fuck do they mean by that? They just
Well, they
Yeah,
said that they were
like
sending
when they
it
found
to
him,
get
his cut
more
was already.
testing or something, but they haven't heard anything.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like they
The-
was just mutilating his body. Like
but here's
yeah,
the thing. They
when the body
saying,
got to the second autopsy, there was no throat.
so here's the thing. They saying cut out. Did they just cut his neck out so now he's just head and torso, or did they surgically go inside and took everything out of his throat so he could just be an empty vessel in the throat, and everything else is normal?
I don't know. It sounded like I don't
I
know.
mean,
It didn't
there's a
sound like
way. There's a
said-
way you can do it like that. You
It
can
didn't
cut
sound like they said
the
they
front
did
part.
the shit. It said that they said when the shit came back, report came back from his body, his throat was cut out. Like when they found his body, was his throat cut?
I'm telling you, go check
Like-
out the Queen page. She got all the facts.
But yeah,
But yeah,
they just getting niggas used to more used to just niggas not being able to defend themselves and just getting murdered and niggas getting away with the shit. You know what I
The
mean?
crazy thing is, yo, it's going to be worse. Yo. It's going to get worse. Yo.
You know, they got niggas
It's gonna
Yeah,
get
it
hanging
better.
is.
they got niggas hanging everywhere, but hey,
Right. Today we see a whole bunch of YTs in the pool and no black people. No black people.
My thing is that I just let them have it, yo. You know what I'm saying? This thing right here, it's gonna burn up anyway. So let them have it.
it
niggas
more
burning
people are
crap.
also joining the case. We have a newscast. Nancy
Nancy
someone,
Grace. You talking about
Nancy
Nancy Grace?
Grace. Nancy Grace
Mm.
is now on
I
the
haven't heard of
case.
her from her ass in years. Like,
Exactly.
Nah, she ran Carmelo Anthony through the dirt.
Yeah, she's interested, yo. She's interested in it.
The way that
Welcome
she
to the
speaks
stage,
too.
Bird.
welcome,
Welcome to the
welcome.
Hey
stage, sis.
bird, hey bird.
How you
Hey
doing?
guys,
We was talking about this Nolan Wells case.
How do you feel about it?
you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, bird. How do you feel about the Nolan Wells case?
I haven't even really kept up with it to even have an opinion on it.
Understandable.
There be a new
Not to
case
get
every
off
other day.
topic, not to get off topic, but when we first started, we was talking about verses and stuff like that. Why
So
is
off topic.
YG and the game doing a verses right now live?
Who?
Right. That the funny shit is I ain't even turned
YG
that on.
versus the game.
I don't
The
even
game
know.
gonna win that one.
It looked like a whole bunch of bloods
Yeah,
on the stage.
I look right at it and it's like, yeah, I don't look
YG
at
about
it.
to get locked. I could have sworn YG just got rounded up.
That sound whack.
I thought he was about to get locked up for some shit. Some other rapper that died
Yeah.
last year or some shit.
But like I was telling people like since with the Nolan Wells case and stuff, like I don't have all the facts, but I do go to the original Queen, page to get all the facts.
And we get
So
facts off of TikTok. Yes.
yeah, but it's just wow how everything is like it's like history repeating itself.
Yeah,
That's how it happens.
yeah,
But then
and
again, the way that they pushing everything in the media, it's like they want a war. You know, they want a race war. They want something between race to go on. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Loki, what they pushing?
Yeah, they always push that though. They always pushing something with race. It's either okay, we're pushing this on black people. Okay, give them arrest. Pushing this on Mexicans. Give that arrest. Pushing this on Asians. Give that arrest. Black on it's just a circle.
Argentina, they just tore up Atlanta, didn't they?
Well,
You
Mm-hmm.
said it to Atlanta.
they had the World Cup out there or some shit. I thought that shit was overseas.
I don't know.
Oh,
I know they
the
lost, and it was all over the news and stuff. How they just started fighting and everything.
Yeah, they'll be talking shit about niggas.
Just the
Niggas did some shit
fans.
like that.
I mean, of course, the whole thing is no low key. No one's liking Argentina. I don't like Argentina, and I never even watched soccer.
They
Reason
racist
why
as motherfucker out there.
They are my streamer, not my streamer, but someone that I watch. I show speed. He was there at the game. He was celebrating a win that wasn't Argentina's, and the fans started throwing stuff and calling him racial slurs. And he didn't lash out. He was like, "That's okay." People get mad, and they were getting even more mad about it. And it's like, bro, it's like is y'all cool? Is y'all really cool?
Is they okay? Is the sun too hot?
Because ISO speed, he's low key close to Mr. Beast at the moment. He's that close at the moment in his department of creations. He is in that department. So the fact that you're doing that, you're gonna turn a whole world against you. Like he was just in y'all country respecting y'all, and now y'all gonna disrespect him?
Maybe we should get like, what's that one country? Was it Brazil? If you say anything racial or anything like that, you go to jail.
Yeah, that was Brazil. Brazil, someone said a racial slur to someone and then thought they got away, was walking. A few minutes later, got approached by police officers and got arrested. And now she's on like house arrest until she gets sentenced. And that's gonna take about 2 to 3 years, they said, to figure out how long she's gonna be in jail. So she's
There
gonna
ain't
be on
enough
house
jail
arrest.
cells in America to do that.
Right. We'll have to open up concentration camps, Costco's and Walmarts.
Hmm.
Don't send them to Walmart.
Don't send them, y'all. Don't send them to Walmart.
No, don't send them up our way. Don't. We got enough.
Y'all are
But
always on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and everything with all the good stories.
No, but this is another page, another story. But yo, Argentina, they're nobody but just us. You know what I mean? They're I want to say blacks. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say blacks, but yet they're nobody. They're us. And, you know what I'm saying? But here it is. They have a lot of hate for us. You know what I mean?
Right. They trying to be something they're not.
Right.
Or maybe they are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, that's
at the
all
end
his
of the day,
places
you got to
though.
pick a side. You got to pick a side. You either right or you wrong. Can't be
hmm
both.
so it with that, it's like I I was watching the video and I was like, ain't Argentina supposed to be like melanin typed?
Yeah,
I was
they're
like,
us.
aren't they supposed to be colored? And I'm like,
Yeah,
why are
they're
they
us.
racist? So that kind
Well,
of
we
surprised
get
me.
colonized. You know what I mean? When
But
you get
at the
colonized,
same
it's over.
time, but at
Look,
the
I ain't
same,
see.
it
Hey, look,
surprised
I'm gonna
me.
be honest. I ain't seen nothing but a bunch of Mexicans over there when I see them Argentinian niggas.
I
I don't see.
Well,
mean,
I heard they using filters to make them look blonde
Hey,
hair,
look.
blue
Hey,
eyes.
look. If
So
you don't
or
claim, hey, look. If you don't claim me, nigga, you ain't me, nigga. Fuck you.
they could be, bleaching the skin, contacts, and then blonde dyeing the hair. But the thing is, it's like it's surprising to see that, but at the same time, America, we're having Black America against African Americans, or Africa, or Africans, or Haitians, Nigerians, anyone who's not Black American. We
you
have that
talking
going on
about the
right now.
FBA? You talking about the FBA
Yeah.
versus the like the
Look.
Caribbeans, Haitians, and
Hey,
Africans and stuff. Well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not claiming all of these niggas. I'm not.
Godfrey said some outlandish stuff.
Hey, look.
So
I'm not claiming all of these niggas. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not claiming all of these niggas. I'm not about to claim everybody that quote unquote look like us. Everybody that skin folk ain't kin folk. Some of them
but
niggas
here's
I
the
over
was
thing.
told not to
there.
believe in those 3 letters. I was told not to believe in anything with 3 letters like CIA, FBI.
But
Yeah,
here's the thing.
I don't believe in none of these organizations. They all suspicious to me.
But here's the thing. It's
Give a fuck
like
what they claim.
I believe that it's Black America, and then that you are who you are. But the thing is, the people that's representing the FDA, whatever they are called, the Black American group,
Mhm.
they need to change. The content creators that I've been watching, they don't have no, like, they're not mature enough for me. It's like you always want to fight or you can't listen. It's like, yeah, we understand that we're not considering them Black. They're not us. They're not Black American. But at the same time, don't ask what's their address so you can fight them, bro. Like,
One of
what are
them
you
doing
doing?
that was because they had got on there and basically said that Black Americans are stupid. They better than us. So
And he
that's
just
why
showed
they
it.
approaching
That's
it
what a lot
like
of them
that,
niggas
because
say.
the ones that he was debating, The ones that they were debating was the ones that jumped in their comments and was saying that, you know, Nigerians are better than Black Americans and we slave-minded people and things like that. So that's why it's been like a big backwards, you
But
know, a back and forth, and they trying to educate each other, but in the midst of educating each other, they insulting each other.
here's the
That's
thing.
why.
It's like the Nigerian guy or whoever the guy is could call a Black American stupid. Okay? The way you react to that could be considered stupid. The fact that you asked for the address and wanted to fight immediately because the man called you stupid was stupid. You're stupid. You could have easily said, how do you consider Black Americans stupid? And then prove him wrong by doing that.
Him being disrespectful like that proves that he's fucking stupid. So fuck the nigga off top. You know what I mean? Fuck that African nigga.
Everybody think they better than the next. You know what I'm saying?
But there's
So-
ways around it though. But no one's better than anyone. Legit. No
No,
one's better than anyone. Everyone's equal.
there's somebody better than somebody. For real,
Yeah.
for real. There's somebody better than somebody.
God.
Somebody who's trying to live better is better than the next person that's not trying to live better. That's what I'm trying to say. That there's somebody better than somebody.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
A person that sees somebody drowning that jump in the water and save a life is a person that's living better. You know what I'm saying? The ones that keep their mouth closed when they see bad happening or bad doing, you know, someone being harmed. I don't know what to say about them people.
No one is living better. You could be living the best life ever. You could be having the car of your dreams, everything that you want, but you could have the worst mental state ever, abusive relationship, and you look like you all good and gravy. Everyone wants your life, but
That
mentally,
sound like personal healing. Sound like some personal healing needs to be done.
oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Not
Sound like some
everyone.
personal.
It ain't right.
I'm just saying not everyone is better. Everyone has mental issues. No matter what spot and what stage you're at, something's gonna happen to where, okay, yeah, I'm not in a good spot. I'm humbled. Everyone's in
But
an
look,
equal
Okay,
area.
look,
so
you
basically
could-
you saying, okay, I'm not worse off because I know there's someone else out there that got it worse than me.
Yes.
Basically is what you're saying.
But it's not
Okay,
It's
we
good.
get it, but I'm not fit to sit here and say that, oh no, you can be number one because I'm number two. No, I'm number one. I'm the shit too. We can all be ones. You know what I'm saying?
Like you just
Look,
said, we could
look,
all be
you
one. Why do I have
you
to
could be one in your
acknowledge that
own
you're
life
number one
though.
and I'm
Look,
number two when we all won?
you
The
could be one
funniest
in your
is
own
that
life.
you
You could be one
the
in
funny
your own life, but in existence, you're something else. You know what I mean?
the
'Cause at the end
funniest
of the day,
is
it's
by
like
you
this.
being black, yo. By you being black, you're never gonna be the minority. That's what the white man wants you to look at you as being the minority. You know what I mean? We are the number ones. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that built this country. We the ones who they come from. You cannot have two whites make a baby and be a black. You know what I mean? But you can have you know what I mean? You can't get a black baby from a white person. You know what I'm saying? You can get a black baby from a black and a white. You know what I'm saying? But basically, what I'm trying to say is we're always number one.
Two black people can
Yeah, we birthed
yo.
the nation. We birthed the nation.
Yeah,
can
we
make
are.
all
We're the
spectrum
originals.
of the color
We're the
spectrum.
originals. We are the originals.
Okay, but that doesn't make us better than everyone though.
No, we are better. All right. So I don't. The thing is that I didn't want to get into the topic, but it seemed like this is what the spirit is leading me into. I didn't want to get into the topic, but the funniest is that you know what I'm saying. We were born. We were made into the likeness of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The Most High was dark skinned. The Most High, he had wool hair. There's no other nation like that. You know what I'm saying? And this is the God of the Bible. That this is the most important book of the world. I was hoping I ain't had to get, I'm gonna say, even mention about that, but yet it was just leading me into it. You know what I'm saying? This is what the topic is leading up into it. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't trying to go there. You know what I mean? Because like it's a totally different
But still, it's about what you do with
important
that
topic.
power, though. It's about what you do with that power. Because
Well, they always say the first would be last and the last would be first. So why shouldn't we think of ourselves as number one? Why shouldn't we think of ourselves as one?
We're all
The water
one.
is the white man always had us look like we were the bottom. And that's how they have us living as the bottom. But yeah, we're the most important people, yo. They try
Right.
to
They
get
want to
rid of
keep
us.
putting their foot on our neck.
My thing
They try to
is,
get rid of us. They try to get rid of us, but they couldn't.
it sounds like my point is everyone is one. But when I say that, y'all want to say black people are one, everyone else is two.
Yes.
We
Because we the
are. We
creator.
are. We are the pro.
We birthed.
No. If anything, number one is God and everyone else is two. Period.
We are God, though. We were made in the likeness of God.
I rebuke. Oh my goodness.
it's like this, though. God is everything. Everything in this, we is inside of God right now. Everything inside of this shit is God. You know what I mean? The good, bad, the ugly. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's all a lesson. All of this shit is a lesson for the spirit. You know what I mean? We are all connected.
It's a human experience.
Yeah.
We spiritual beings and living a human experience. You know what I mean? Because this body is just
Temptation
flesh.
by the flesh.
This body is just flesh, and this little light that we got inside of us is a piece of God.
And we
You know
see
what I mean?
demons every day walking around here unaliving
But guess what a
melanated
demon
beings.
is? But guess what a demon is? A demon is a fallen angel. A lot of these demons is fucking fallen angels. We can't decipher that. Something happened, where shit split. Some motherfuckers stayed up, some motherfuckers went down. It's the same, like they came from the same shit. You know what I mean? So this beast that we be fighting, they are brothers in a sense. You know what I mean? They are sisters. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
We just on another side. On whatever fucking side they chose. But at the end of the day, we all still connected to the one.
Yeah, to the Most High. There's only one.
Right.
And all of the ones that all the other false gods, all of that shit is still a part of him. Still. You know what I mean? Just like we are a part of him.
Yeah, only us though, yo. Only us. There's no other nations that's part of him.
God is all of this shit. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Nah,
God is
And
everything.
he's in
sometimes
control.
players mess up. Sometimes
God is
players
everything.
mess up and we have a mistake and we have to step up to the game and make rules and try to be right for try to do right by our
God is this
mistake.
breath
And
that we
then
breathe, this air that we
the
breathe,
mistake
nigga, this
always
fire.
want to be rebellious. And you know what I'm saying?
He's in control. He's in control, yo. But he's only here for one nation, yo. If you read, you know what I'm saying, you'll just see he's only here for one nation. He's in control of everything else, but he don't care about nobody else but one nation. A lot of people got it all messed up about that, yo. And that's something that needs to be really like talked about more often. Because you know what I'm saying, as a black nation, you know what I'm saying, like he's here for all right, so you have the northern and southern kingdom, you know what I mean?
Hey, that's what them
He's
Israeli
here
white
for
niggas
the
do.
so-called blacks.
Israeli
Where's the
niggas like
Bible verses? Like, we're quoting the Bible, but I'm not hearing no Bible verses for me to research this and see if y'all are
I
trying to
didn't
trip
want
about
to
all
go
of this.
there. I didn't want to go there, but you know what I'm saying, this is what I do every Saturday. I can go there. But if we can take, if y'all want to sit there and we can have class.
I mean,
I
I could
ain't,
go
I
and
ain't
play
mad about
another
it.
video because
I can go
everyone been silent for a cool minute.
Saturday.
But if y'all want to pull out some Bible verses, we could pull out some Bible verses.
No,
Y'all
no,
just tell me
no,
what
no,
y'all want
no,
to do.
no, 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 no. We trying
We
to
can
get
we
through
can
these
definitely do that.
videos.
That's the way that's where I live at. That's where I live. You know what I'm saying? I believe I am a descendant of the Israelites. You dig me? That's where I'm coming from.
Mm-hmm.
But look, them
That's who came
Israeli
over
niggas.
on the ships.
Look,
That's
them
who they came
Israeli
from
niggas.
Western Africa over here. That's who's over here.
Look,
It's
look,
us.
look, and guess who's taking that? And guess who's taking all of that? Them Jewish Israeli niggas. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. And
They
if
taking
you go
all
to
that claim, and they acting like,
Revelation 2
you know,
9,
they acting like
Revelation 2
God
9,
only
they
care about
mention.
them. And the thing about the thing about moving like that, these niggas be bumming schools and all of that shit.
Yo, they're part of Hollywood. They run Hollywood. They run porn. They run everything.
They a part of they worship Baal. They worship devils.
Exactly.
These
That's what
niggas worship
Revelation 9
devils.
2:9 talks about. It talks about, you know what I'm saying,
But
that
look,
those who say they're Jews, they're not the Jews, but the children of Satan. That's who they are, yo.
hey, but look, if you state certain things in certain ways, look, they bum children, they bum schools, and then they claim it's for God. You gotta be careful with that type of shit.
Their God is Caesar Bourget. That's the white God who was portrayed to us. His name is
Already
Caesar
know,
Bourget.
already know,
He raped,
already know.
he had sex with his sister. He done killed people. His dad is
Look,
the one
already
was the
know.
Pope, the one who ran the Atlantic
More
slave trade.
more blood was spilled over religion than anything. And a
And
lot of
that's
that
So
shit,
religion, though.
motherfuckers using that shit to push
been
whatever agenda they be pushing.
that's the
And that's
main thing
religion.
that's keeping everyone divided. Religion,
Yeah, that's
non-religion,
religion.
what people
That's
believe in, and stuff like that.
that's the
So
white man. That's the
exactly,
white
they want
man.
to create chaos. They want to create chaos so we can have this type of energy on the planet. People need to start moving through their heart chakra. You know what I'm saying? They really need to start pushing through love if they can. I know some people can't, but
But
they
look,
need to
hey, but look,
figure
you
it out.
still, but even though you got to move through that, you still got to be on your P's and Q's because other people ain't gonna be moving on that. You know what I
But so
mean?
the thing is that love ain't where it's at, really. You know what I'm saying? We should love our neighbors, which is those who look like us. But you know what I'm saying? If you go to Romans 9:13, you know what I'm saying? He said, Jacob I love, but Esau I hated. He hated Esau. That's the Edomites. That's the white people. He hated them because, you know what I'm saying, they chose a birthright. He chose his birthright over a piece of meat. The Bible is nothing but a Black history book that we didn't know about. The white man had us look at the Bible like as if it was his book, but everybody in the Bible was black. They all mentioned that they were black. We didn't read.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was the fucked up part
They
about it. We
still got
didn't
some
read.
questionable shit in that Bible though.
Right.
You know what I mean? They still got some
They wouldn't
questionable shit in
allow
that
us to
Bible,
read
and
the
we
books
already
They
we
know,
had.
didn't
They
and we
destroyed and
already know,
hidden.
because
and we already
they knew
know.
the empire would have been over then if we'd have
Words
read
get
that.
lost through translation. Words get lost through translation. And English is the most desensitized language. It's the weakest language. It's the most trickology language. You got double language and double meanings for every fucking word they got in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So all this shit is transcribed into English. Like a lot of shit is lost in translations. There's books and
And that
parts
was
of
a
the
that
Bible
was
that
a
they ain't even
colonizer.
holding. They won't
The
even. They won't even.
colonizers they brought that they brought that over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We wasn't speaking that. And a lot of people get the book of Acts. A lot of people get book of Acts 2. They get that little misconstrued. Talking about they were speaking all these languages and all this gibberish. Yeah, it was gibberish. They were speaking the language that they came from, but yet they all understood it.
Yeah.
The white man had got it all messed up, yo. That's the devil. The devil is nothing but confusion, and that's who his children are. They're nothing but confusion.
The devil is in everybody. Everybody could be a devil. Everybody could be an angel. It's how you move. You know what I mean? There's some motherfuckers that'll look like you that'll be moved. Devilish like a
Let's
mother.
use good energy and let's use positive and negative energy.
You know what I mean? I'm not about to trust a nigga just because he look like me. You know what I mean?
I mean, you
That's
can't.
true. That's true. But
I'm
you
not
you,
about to
you
trust
can't hate
nobody
him also, yo. You
just
should never
because.
hate him in your heart, yo.
I don't
Never
hate
hate him.
nobody just because. I don't hate nobody just because.
Even if he done something to you, yo. You know what I mean? We ain't supposed to hate our neighbors. We ain't supposed to hate those who look like us, yo.
Look, I already know what this is. All this shit is a test. You know what I mean? All this shit
That's
is.
the new test.
You know what I mean? All of this shit is of God. You
Right.
know, even the parts we don't want to admit. You know what I mean?
I even feel like even if we were to stop hurting each other and stuff like that, you would still have one raccoon that would go out their way to do something to
Because
break that up, you know?
because it's
Yeah,
easier.
that's always gonna happen. That's why.
Right.
That's
Because
why.
they move
Them
by
is them is the
green.
Judases. Them is the Judases of the biblical time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe they wasn't even Judases. Maybe they was doing what they were supposed to do. Like I was saying, some of these niggas up here, everybody that look like us, like if niggas was all here, like if niggas was on the planet before everybody, and we was just us, we was fighting each other, you know, before anybody even came into this motherfucker. You know what I mean? There was already shit formed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Period. You know what I mean? People want to think this kumbaya and all this, you know, black shit and this and that. No, it ain't gonna be like that. You know what I mean? It never was. It's
Right.
always
That's
some
just like
motherfuckers.
saying you've been friends for over 30 years and ain't never had an argument with your friend.
Them niggas be executing their motherfucking job. They be doing what they were sent here to do. You know what I mean?
Hold on, y'all.
Oh,
Nigga can mute his mic.
Oh yeah.
the puppy.
Piss everywhere. Come on.
Fuck this puppy.
But I know we got a lot of videos to dive into and stuff like that. I know once we start talking about Nolan Wells and that situation and everything, and then we start seeing the patterns of this stuff happening in different states. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once we start seeing a pattern, it's like, okay, we need to start doing something to break that pattern because don't bring that shit towards the West.
You gotta be going in
You
niggas'
feel
head.
me?
You gotta be going in motherfuckers' heads.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere at this point. People just
Yeah,
gonna
it's
do what they want to
everywhere.
do. Cops are gonna do what they want to do. The news are gonna show what they want to show.
You better be on your P's and Q's and
Facts.
catch it. You know what I
Yeah.
And
mean?
that's why you got to use your
Catch that
discernment
shit.
and do your own research. Make sure you get into the facts and get in those receipts.
Catch that shit before it happened and do what you gotta do.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna play the next video, and it's on another case with more information.
They found a
Oh,
dryer
okay.
sheet in the inflatable pool that David allegedly put Celeste in before dismembering her. We just got some brand new information on day 2 of the trial that proves even more how guilty David is. So one of the witnesses called to the stand today was a criminalist named Lauren, and she actually went to David's home to inspect the garage, and what she found was horrifying. She said she walked into the garage and found the inflatable pool, but it was actually deflated and crumpled up into a ball. So her and her team unwrapped it and did find signs of blood, but right in the middle, they found a dryer sheet, suggesting that David used the inflatable pool to unalive her and then immediately tried to wash it to cover up what he did. She also said there were stains and blood all around the garage, and there was a gym area that had floor mats, and she found cuts in the floor mats. And when they picked up the floor mats, they found so much blood underneath that you could just tell what happened there. She also said they found black trash bags inside of the garage with cleaning equipment like Clorox wipes, and they appeared to have been used. They were yellow and brownish, like he was trying to wipe the blood off of the floor and again get rid of the evidence. They also confirmed that DNA swabs were taken from inside the Tesla that matched the DNA of Celeste. They also showed pictures of the seats from inside the car, and in the third row, the seats had a lot of blood, meaning it's possible that Celeste was in those seats before being moved to the frunk. David's team immediately tried to discredit this, just like they did with a lot of other things, and say that these images were enhanced or photoshopped to show a lot more blood than was actually there, but that was proven to be not true. I'm very curious to see how things will play out in the coming days, but rest in peace to Celeste. Let me know what you guys think about this, and as any new details come out, I'll keep you guys updated.
Crazy. An inflatable pool.
Yeah, these people be on some ritual shit.
Right, and they still using bleach.
Some people are still
They need to
playing
do
the
their
song.
research. Huh?
Some people are still playing the song that he made about him doing it.
Because people is
That's wild.
people love that type of shit. I don't know why. People got a fetish about that type of shit. And you know, and that'll make the song go be more popular probably. I thought they took it off or something.
No, it's still playing. I could legit search it up on YouTube and it still shows. Because
Yeah.
there's other people that, you know, recorded the song so they could post it on their account, and then his account deleted it.
You know how people be about shit like that. You know how they are with serial killers and how much fans they be having once they go to prison and all
Yeah,
of that.
most likely a documentary is going to be out about this.
People they got fetishes about that type of shit for some reason. I don't know why.
People need help.
Yes, they do.
They need to get on their knees and pray. Shit, they need to do something to get that spirit off of them or whatever it is that's attached to them to make them want to do that, you know? But
Yeah,
to each his own.
Yeah,
You know, you got to protect the tribe you with.
It seemed like it was on some.
Speaking of protecting the tribe y'all with, now when y'all go out with y'all friends and stuff like that, y'all don't leave without your friends, right?
No.
You leave together, you come together. Was y'all taught that rule?
You're supposed to. I don't go nowhere though. I'm right down here in my man cave. So that's how you supposed to do it.
Right. I mean, us coming up, we was always taught you leave together, you go together, you leave together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We don't even go to the bathroom by ourselves. Like,
that is true. You always take a partner to the bathroom. You have a buddy system. If anything.
It's like we have to give our kids the talk about who they hang around, the kind of upbringing.
Yeah, it's just to be known.
Yeah. But I'm gonna play
Telling
another
you,
video.
we exotic. We're exotic, man. We endangered species out here, man.
No, we ain't. They can't get rid of us. They tried, yo. They tried for centuries to get rid of us.
I mean, we're waiting for y'all to die off, but
They can't die off.
For everyone they take out, we're gonna have about 5 or 6 more come back. We got women out here popping babies out.
Anything could happen.
Yeah.
They popping out way more babies than the others.
The white man, the white man's they're in danger.
Yeah. You're getting killed out this summer. Like
you said, they in danger from fucking around and finding out.
They endangered in general. They endangered. They birth rate is at 0. You know, it's probably below 0. Yeah.
They can't.
That's why they created fertility clinics.
They can't. Yeah. That's what was that? I just ran across a video that it was a clone. It was a baby that was just cloned. They had a disclosure location for it and everything, but it was like big for them for it to happen. I forgot, man.
They know they've been doing that shit for years.
Right, because you had the incubator, what's it called? The Cabbage Patch
The
Kids,
Cabbage
what's they
Patch
call them?
Kids.
Yeah, science. Like science is not more important than DNA. Like straight DNA.
The white people birth rate is 51.5 birth.
And what about
Just
ours?
ours. It's like it's
Ours
going
going to be
down.
higher
It's
because they're going to
going
group us
down.
all together.
We the gods of the earth.
We're 13.2%.
Oh, that's a
Huh?
fucking lie.
That's a
No,
straight
it's
lie.
not.
Yeah,
It's not.
Yo,
Google it.
if you would,
that's the
that's
lie
a
they
lie.
always try to push.
Google it. I'm not
Yo,
about to deal with
Are
y'all.
you serious? They
Google's
out here
made for the
having
white
more
man.
babies.
Yeah,
Google's made for the white
So
man.
if they
So
having
y'all
more
not gonna
babies
believe
than us,
anything.
if they're having more babies
Y'all just
than
gonna
us, that
believe whatever.
means
Oh,
they
yeah.
But
getting
look,
more food stamps. They
but
getting
look,
more SNAP. They
Hey,
getting more
you already
welfare
know
than
they
us
get more
too.
food
I
stamps.
need
They
to
already
stop
get more
saying
food
this
stamps than us. It's proven.
video.
But you know,
Nah, yo.
on the census, they got Mexicans list themselves as Caucasian and everything still too.
The
They got
white man
white people
made
that list
Google,
themselves
yo.
as Caucasian. So they be tricking the system. Yeah, they
The
be tricking
Asian
the
birth
system with
weight
some
is
numbers.
40%.
The who birth rate?
Asian.
Okay, now see
Asian.
how many,
All them,
But
them
that's
niggas
including
lying
that.
too.
see how
They
many
lying
Black
too.
American
The
kids are being
Moab?
No,
taken from their
Them niggas
homes.
lying.
they're including
See how
Asia
many
in that
Black
too.
American kids are being taken from their homes.
That's
These
including
niggas is
Asia
Yo,
lying
too.
their ass off.
they eat us. They still eating us.
If y'all
Hey,
listen,
these niggas lying
they're
their ass off.
including Asia as well. If y'all listen, they're not including just American Asians.
I wasn't counting American Asian at all. Like I thought you was just talking about
So
Asians in
you
general.
mean to tell me, including Black Americans and
Yeah, they lying.
African Americans and Caribbeans and everybody that consider themselves melanated, is at 13%?
Hold on,
But they don't
mama.
count all of them people. They separate them all. They don't count all of them people as black. They separate them. That's how they trick the
I
numbers.
understand that, but
And they
sometimes they
add
like to
people
group
in
us
them.
together.
They separate us when it comes to the census because they want us to make it look
Uh,
like we ain't got no strength behind us. You know, and they put everybody who want to be a part of them in there with them for they can
that's why
boost
they
their
put
numbers.
Planned Parenthood in our neighborhoods and put fertility clinics in theirs.
That's why you got a lot of Asians, a lot of Mexicans, a lot of all of them people faking like they white because that's what they get rated as at the census. That's why they voted for Trump. Like, you know what I mean? Because some of them niggas is listed as Caucasian on the census. That's how they voice their
So
numbers. These niggas is all about perception. They ain't about nothing real. It's all about
I
they'll make you feel like shit, knowing that you ain't shit, knowing that
I got
you great,
some
but
I
they'll make
got
you
some
look like it and feel
information.
like shit.
Got some information that'll make y'all happy in your pants.
What's that?
Global contribution. Africa as a whole is projected to record 47.6 billion births, making up to 35.9% of worldwide total.
What about Black Americans? You see what I'm saying? Like,
They want to make it seem like we killing each other off, and we,
I mean,
and
we
we
are,
aborting all
but
our babies.
still. I wonder, never mind. I'm going to do my own research and I'm going to bring it to the table once I'm done.
13.2% of total natural birth, of non-Hispanic Black birth.
What's that?
So Africans are having more babies than Black Americans.
Yes. These are all live births.
Shit, most of our men are in prison. Let me stop making excuses, but still,
The most.
you know what I'm saying?
The most. What's the percentage of that? I don't know if it's most. Like,
Hold on, let me see.
That's just wild to me. You know what I'm saying?
what?
Everybody else is producing more babies than black women.
I don't believe all that shit. They be abducting and stealing, and killing. I mean, kidnapping 2 million black kids every year. What the hell are they talking about? They be kidnapping motherfuckers and doing all this weird shit.
That's why I'm saying we need to see how many black
They don't
American
trust they
babies
stats.
are in the system.
Now this don't make
These
sense.
people that give you the stats is the same people that was on Epstein Island.
But here's the thing, this don't make sense right here. So I looked up the black people percentage in prison, right? And it says black Americans make up about 13% of America population, but according for 37% of the incarcerated population. Does that make sense?
So we make up 13% of the population, but 37 of our population is in prison.
Yes.
Well, they don't count them as people, they count them as inmates. They no longer included in society, right? That's crazy. So
They're using them as slave
37% of
labor.
us are incarcerated.
Look, and they want to say,
Crazy.
that 13% commit 50 to 80% of the crimes in America.
They said 1 out of 36 people are incarcerated out of the black community. But that's state variations. Nearly 12 times the rate where they're saying we're 12 times more than the white individuals to get in prison for the percentage. Oh,
Yeah,
y'all
that's
went
changing
silent.
stuff.
Roughly over 600,000 to 700,000 black Americans are incarcerated across US prisons and jails, making up to 37% to 38% of the total incarcerated population, even though black people represent about 13% of the general US population. What?
I just read that, yep. And I just Googled the white people population of prison, and they said 31% of the total US prison population. Non-Hispanic whites, too. And they make up 59% of the US generation
Wow. 1 in
population.
81 black adults in the US is serving time in state prison.
You said
The
one in what?
fuck? 1 in 81 black adults in the US is serving time in prison, in state prison. So that means you got 81 people, one of those people are doing jail time.
Yeah.
The black Americans are incarcerated in state prisons at nearly 5 times the rate of white Americans.
Oh, I read 12.
See, both of them numbers bad. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
48% of us is serving life sentences.
damn.
Look, not only life sentences, they got virtual life sentences. So what? You serving life after death? What the fuck is virtual life sentence? They gonna put your picture up on a virtual screen and you just gonna be in bars virtually? What the hell?
I don't know. They can contain your soul, put it into
Things changed.
the metaverse
I'm
or
just to
something.
Google that shit.
We legit went way off topic, but at the same time, this is a good, conversation, I guess.
Yeah, I
Make
knew
sure
it
you
was
take the
bad.
music
I ain't
out the
know.
background so we don't get copyrighted.
A virtual life sentence, also known as a de facto life sentence, is a prison term lasting 40 to 50 years or more that exceeds an individual's natural life expectancy. What? Ensuring they will likely die behind bars.
That's insane.
People are going to be in prison virtually.
I don't know how that
Maybe
works. To be honest.
I'm
You
reading
know,
that
they
wrong.
be putting niggas' brains on the metaverse and shit.
A virtual life sentence.
Put you in the AI program. Use you as AI juice.
So basically, they gave Carmelo Anthony 35 years, 40 to 50 years or more is virtual life sentence, also known as de facto life sentence.
That's crazy.
Jacob's trouble.
But since we got all that information, we did educate some of y'all on the percentage that America have with the black and white Asian birth and prison rate. We're gonna get back into these videos, get back on track. So we're gonna start this video right here and right now.
A gunman on a shooting rampage. Videos obtained by News 3 captures the terrifying moments Sunday around noon in this North Las Vegas neighborhood. A man carries what police identified as an AR-15.
Kind of pointing his gun in every direction.
Even knocking on this neighbor's door before firing nearly 10 rounds at Ryan Adams' house.
It's scary, really scary,
Adams and his family taking cover inside their home as he records the gunman from a window, but quickly hides when bullets start to strike his house.
What the? Oh. Get down. Get down. Just starts letting loose at the house and just taking fire on a Sunday at noon was a little abnormal for our neighborhood.
North Las Vegas police responding, taking cover at one point behind Timothy Barella's truck before closing in on the man.
Don't move! Police, do not move! Police!
Barella's son snapping this picture of first responders around the suspect on the street.
He tripped over the curb, fell, and he's never got up. Looked like he was overdosed. They're Narcanning him a couple times, he had said.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Never, no.
Had you ever seen this man before?
No.
No one has any idea why this man may have been in the neighborhood shooting at homes.
Not sure at all.
They know that nigga. They ain't want to claim him.
They know that motherfucker.
Responsibility for that nigga.
Yo, it's hot in Vegas. And when it's hot in Vegas and you doing that dope and stuff like that, man, you can lose your mind. That dude was moving around like he was in Call of Duty or something.
But like, what if they didn't really know him though? And he was just someone that was from a different neighborhood. Or he just pulled over and just seen this neighborhood and just went there, and then his drugs kicked in, and then he just went ape.
Then where the fuck he get the gun from?
Don't mean to use drugs.
Are he a crisis actor? Is he a crisis actor?
That nigga came from somewhere. He came from somebody's house.
Yeah, that's not normal in this. That's not normal in this area. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a pretty quiet area. So that's like weird. Maybe he was visiting from Cali or Texas or something.
But here's the thing, even with that, it's like he could have had an Airbnb and just crashed out and stuff, and then it looks like he's in the neighborhood. But it's like it's kind of hard to see if he wasn't in a neighborhood, because who wouldn't notice a shirtless man looking crazy with an AR-15?
He had artillery. He had a gun. And to me, it's a lot of cells waking up. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I'm just glad when nobody really hurt. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga had a
physically.
tattoo. That nigga had a tattoo on his belly. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like
It
his
might have
chest
been
going
like a
all the way
gang
down to his
tattoo.
belly.
You
Yeah.
say on his belly?
Yeah, it might have been like a gang tattoo. You know,
You
it looked
talking
like
about on
a
his
gang tattoo
the center of his back
on his
and
No,
the
belly.
it
center
was
of his chest by his neck.
I seen it on his belly.
on his belly. It was kind of in the middle of his chest,
How
like
you gonna
that
tattoo
hard
on his
plate on
belly?
your chest, going down to
That,
your
that,
belly.
sounds, that sounds sus. Tattoo on
Yeah,
your belly?
them
Right, he trying to go back to
them,
jail.
all them Mexican
Right.
gangs
They
be
like a
having
whole
that
man.
shit on their bellies and shit.
How's his boyfriend's
You
tat?
know, right? Sometimes people be going through some things and they feel like they got to do the extreme so they can get locked up and put in a safe place so that no one will hurt them. But hey, that's fucked up.
Hey, so he just popped out of
It's
nowhere.
like
Nobody
today on
claiming
the
that
way
nigga.
home, we seen like
That's somebody
a
homeboy.
major car accident and stuff, and it was a body on the ground with a black bag over it. Like,
That's somebody homeboy. They ain't trying to claim him because he did some crazy shit. Nobody
man,
claiming.
that's crazy.
Nobody know what this nigga is. It was a nigga. Everybody been like, yeah, I peeped him. He been over here the last 2 hours, and I
Hey,
was
hey,
notified they would
I
have
was
had
thinking
something.
that white
He
lady
lived on
might
board.
know him. You feel me? That white
That's
lady
what I
looked
was
like
thinking.
she
That way
might
she,
be knowing him, like
yeah,
they
she
up in
looked like
there
she
doing
know.
methamphetamines together, low
Yeah,
key,
she looked like the
allegedly.
type to do that shit too. Yeah,
Yeah, you
she
feel
got the
me?
They,
type of mouth that be like, yeah,
hey,
I know.
you never know. She could have been the seller and she wasn't selling, and then he crashed.
Nah, he got
He just
some,
crashed
like,
out.
that's just horrible. I really think it was a mental thing, honestly.
That's
And,
somebody boy.
you know, everything going on, um, you know, the ICE taking people, you feel me? People are losing their marbles and they're crashing out.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
And they
Another.
and they don't understand how we so calm and collected, nigga. We been through this. We know what this is. We not been there, done that, lived it, still living it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
y'all ain't never changed. Zebras don't change they stripes. You feel me? So we already know what y'all was and what y'all was on and what y'all trying to do, and it still ain't gonna work because we don't die, we multiply, as they say.
Yep. And the world is going crazy because I just seen like it's like recent it just popped up on my For You page on TikTok. A woman ate her 4-year-old child.
But what?
A woman consumed her 4-year-old child.
She's a black widow.
A white widow, if you you know, wanna be.
The white people, they ate us. They ate Nat
So
That's
Turner.
messed up.
They ate Nat Turner thinking they was gonna get superpowers.
yeah, I
They
mean
be on shit like that. They put blood all over our blood all over their skin and shit.
it's all in movies
It's
and
gonna
all
make them
that.
younger.
But I do have the video and I'm about to play it so y'all can see for yourself that this is a real life thing.
They ain't gonna
A
show
mother has
us
been
her
arrested
eating
for
the
eating her
baby.
4-year-old son last week. This happened in Australia. So as of 8 days ago, this is the photo of the mom and the son. Their faces are blurred out and their identities are still hidden right now because the investigation is ongoing. Revealing the mother would reveal the child, most likely, especially with social media today. Turns out the mom had a pretty clean record except for like a few drunk driving incidents that happened like years ago, a long time ago. But 18 months ago, they're not releasing all the details yet. 18 months ago, Child Services was contacted about the pair. More details have not been released yet, so you're probably about to hear a lot about this on a bunch of true crime stuff. But she called the police on herself, I guess, is what I'm understanding. And she told the police when they arrived that she had eaten part of her son. So it's a weird cannibalist like situation right now. So she has been sent off for mental testing. We're going to find out if like drugs were involved, if she had some kind of severe crazy mental break, or what's going on here. We just don't know yet.
So, like I said, it's very new, not a lot of information.
If that was a black woman, she would have been under the dirt. You feel me? They would have never
Yeah.
sent her to go get no mental check.
Yo, Esau's crazy, yo.
Even with Jeffrey Dahmer, I don't think they sent him to a mental institution or to get tested for anything. They just sent him right to jail, didn't he?
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, I mean, he wasn't crazy. He was just a cannibal.
Yeah, but she's not crazy either. They just said she didn't have no records, only a little bit of drunk driving. She got CPS called on her once, and that was 18 months ago, a whole year. So it's like she wasn't crazy. She was mentally stable, it seems like.
She
She
was
just decided
possessed.
to eat him.
She
So
was
she
possessed.
ate part of the baby, and the baby dead. I'm guessing.
I believe so. Yeah, they didn't it's still new, so they don't have much information posted out. Like I just seen this video legit today. So
We
I
got to
still
do
gotta
some
get
more
more.
research because that is disturbing.
Yeah, still gotta get more research on that.
And
But
that's in Australia.
yeah.
Whoa, I need some wings.
That's wild. That's weird.
Yes. Very
Let's
weird.
go into the next video, man.
Okay. Let's
This
see.
is all the news you didn't see on TV this week, but it's going to be simplified in 60 seconds. This once-in-a-lifetime cosmic explosion is set up to light up the entire night sky, and it's going to be visible without a telescope. This isn't happening until September, so make sure you come back and I'll remind you. The original patent for toilet paper in 1891 shows the correct way to put it, so if you put it the other way around, you're wrong. If you've ever wondered what the top 10 most common birthdays are in the world, here they are. If your birthday is not on this list, consider yourself lucky. Mine's June 1st, so I'm good. Emergency officials started warning people to stock up on food, water, and fuel ahead of the solar eclipse, which is crazy. Basically, their point is that a ton of people are going to be traveling to see this on April the 8th, so it's a couple weeks away. And since there's going to be so many people going to see this, they're telling you to go ahead and stock up now. A new study also just revealed that plastic bottles may actually harbor 100 times more microscopic plastic than previously estimated, and it was already a lot. On top of that, scientists just discovered that there's actually a massive solid metal ball inside of Earth's core. We were all taught in school that it was lava. There's obviously been a ton of debating over what's at the center of the Earth, including that Center of the Earth movie, but now they've discovered it's a solid ball. I give you these daily roundups every single day, so add me and come back to me tomorrow.
Just some random stuff that happened within the
Yeah.
week.
And what else is new? That's some shit they always doing.
Yep. Next video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
President Trump has signed a nuclear deal with Saudi Arabia that's going to be very controversial because, according to some experts, it could see the Saudis eventually developing a nuclear weapon. The deal is a commercial agreement for US companies to build nuclear power plants inside Saudi Arabia rather than giving the technology to the country. But it could lead to the Saudis being able to develop their own fuel for nuclear reactors. A deal like this has been talked about for years, but it was always believed it would be in return for Saudi Arabia diplomatically recognizing the state of Israel. President Trump seems to have dropped that condition, and according to US news reports, he may allow Saudi Arabia to enrich uranium on their own soil without strict international inspections. A similar deal was agreed with the United Arab Emirates back in 2009, but it was much more restrictive, with a really tight inspection regime and a ban on enriching uranium on their own soil. This deal is so controversial because it could lead eventually to Saudi Arabia developing a nuclear weapon. Their leader has said that if Iran does that, he will do the same.
Yep. Nuclear weapons getting made.
Was that a black woman signing papers up there with them?
To be honest,
ain't
I don't
see
see color. I don't know. I didn't
You know
pay
what?
attention.
That shit is ridiculous. It's all. I feel like they throwing out a whole bunch of distractions now.
You think so? Because it's like they're telling, like in the last video, they told us to stock up on some food, and now Trump is doing this, and it's like, those people could get that stuff, make this deal, and then go back on the deal and legit nuclear bomb everyone that they don't like.
No, the first thing they're gonna do, like if you've been paying attention to your surrounding areas, they've been knocking out electricity. They've been knocking electricity out in certain blocks, then putting it back on. They doing minor tests and stuff. The electricity would be the first thing I feel like they attack, because you attack that, then you ain't got no connection to Wi-Fi, none of that.
They further down here. She cutting up.
I mean, they really attacking us from every angle. So it's like,
yeah, Iran's gonna win this war, though. Little did everybody know.
Yeah. Israel's stupid. You know what I mean? They're so stupid to me.
Israel, they want to be us, yo. They claiming us. That's our land, yo.
Yeah,
we stay in this is a corporation anyway, so it's all business to them. It's all business. It's a regular Monday for them.
They learn.
They playing Battleship. They playing Life. They playing all the games they not gave us as children with our lives. You know what I'm saying? Running different simulations and stuff. You feel me? Like,
yeah, these niggas are scumbags.
We're in a live game of Sims. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Yeah. But let's get through these videos so we can get the full gist of everyone's thoughts, and yeah.
I'm black and proud. And if you're white, I'm black and proud. But in no way does this mean that I think other people who aren't black are inferior to me. If you're white, I think you should be proud of your skin. If you're Asian, you should be proud. If you're Hispanic, you should be proud. Where in our culture have we gone to where I think just because I'm proud of who I am and who I'm born to be, that anybody who is not black is inferior to me? I'm better. No. Screw white guilt. You didn't own any slaves. And screw black inferiority. Your worth is not in your culture. Your worth is not in your skin. Your worth is because you're made in the image of God. One thing I've noticed a lot in the black culture is that we've responded to racism with revenge. It's no longer about equality, it's about revenge. There is no Emancipation Proclamation for mental slavery. No amount of reparations will heal the unforgiveness in your heart. Let's stop this sick, I'm black and proud and nobody else can be proud of who they are because they oppress me. Every people group has been oppressed. The gospel heals racism. The gospel heals injustice. The gospel heals prejudice. You can't change the past, but you can change the way that you see the world now.
The reason that young people don't want to come to church is because they can see y'all fake. You dress holy on Sunday, but you ratchet on Monday. You tell them God is good, but then you curse them out in the mouth. You can't curse at your baby with the same mouth you say you love them with. Little nigga. And then you want a king, but you spend all your life calling him a nigga. How can he be a king when you've called him a nigga all his life? Stop killing your babies with your mouth. The power of life and death is in the tongue. I don't care what Jay-Z say. Jay-Z can't be your theologian. The history of that word is death.
Necessarily agree with everything they were saying. You know, I can see why they were
you
saying.
did speak life. You should speak life into your kids, into people you love and stuff like that. The tongue is lethal. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that, what that other girl was saying. Like in the beginning, she was talking some real shit, and then she lost me.
Where she lost you at? Because I got that video because I got a feeling that y'all would have said that she lost you because she was getting me too, and then I got lost, and I was like, at the same time,
She don't
I
speak for
like
black people. That's what she needs to know. She don't. She don't speak
Basically,
for
she
black
was
people.
like, we should be proud. We are created in his image and stuff like that. But then she went into every race has been oppressed. We have to stop. We have to stop. She said, what the hell? She said, we have to stop.
You need me to replay it?
I don't even want to hear that bitch no more.
Every race has been oppressed. Like,
yeah, replay it because I swear she was talking some real stuff, and then she started saying every race has been oppressed. We need to start looking to the future or something like that. Like she lost me.
She said reparations ain't gonna help you hate with the hate in your heart. It's like, shut up.
Let me. I'm gonna replay it so
Replay it
everyone.
because we now lost
I
so many men.
would,
Yeah.
honestly, me personally, I wouldn't want no reparation. I just want them to say sorry. You feel me?
From these niggas.
I don't even want them to say sorry. I want
I
them.
don't want them to be like, oh, well, I gave you this. No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
I want them.
I want you to
I
admit.
don't even want their apology, yo. I just want them to show an action. I want them to stop hanging us. I want them to stop hurting us. I want them to, you know what I'm saying? I want them to stop.
I feel on that one, but that's not going to stop. That's not going to
Well,
stop.
they ain't going to never be able to give us an apology that we can accept.
But don't say, but there's a perpetual hate, meaning forever. They're going to forever hate us. How long it been?
Because they ain't us. They hate us because they ain't us.
Exactly. Though, that just goes to show, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a covenant, there's a promise with one nation, and it's not them, and they hate that.
So, do I need to replay the video or no?
You can't
get it. Yes.
She was just talking some bullshit.
Yes, replay that video. Let me hear what she really said.
She was talking a bunch of bullshit. That's what she was saying. She was talking a bunch of pandering bullshit.
I heard that we was created.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
You can't put your beat on the middle.
I'm sorry, but you're outvoted. You're outvoted. I have to play it. I'm sorry.
You settle into the middle. Go ahead.
Replay that bit. Replay that track.
I'm black and proud. And if you're white, I'm black and proud. But in no way does this mean that I think other people who aren't black are inferior to me. If you're white, I think you should be proud of your skin. If you're Asian, you should be proud. If you're Hispanic, you should be proud. Where in our culture have we gone to where I think just because I'm proud of who I am and who I'm born to be, that anybody who is not black is inferior to me? I'm better. No. Screw white guilt. You didn't own any slaves. And screw black inferiority. Your worth is not in your culture. Your worth is not in your skin. Your worth is because you're made in the image of God. One thing I've noticed a lot in the black culture is that we've responded to racism with revenge. It's no longer about equality, it's about revenge. There is no Emancipation Proclamation for mental slavery. No amount of reparations will heal the unforgiveness in your heart. Let's stop this sick, I'm black and proud and nobody else can be proud of who they are because they oppress me. Every people group has been oppressed. The gospel heals racism. The gospel heals injustice. The gospel heals prejudice. You can't change the past, but you can change the way that you see the world now.
These niggas want you to forgive everything.
I wasn't
no, the hell she didn't.
She's saying a bunch of bullshit after a while.
Like I'm. She said the gospel did what? Because I could have sworn she says you didn't own slaves. What?
Yeah, we can't give they hate with revenge. Like, bitch, fuck you. I mean, excuse
Yo,
my friend.
she's talking a whole bunch of nonsense, yo.
Yeah, a bunch of bullshit.
She was talking bull crap.
A bunch of
Talking about
bullshit.
if the gospel can heal racism and all that stuff, then why was people put into slavery?
I'm sorry, yo.
I
The
mean,
gospel.
prisoners of war.
I'm sorry, yo. The gospel is not going to heal anything about no racism, anything. Even though, up to us, we don't hate white people. Us living right now as a black people, we don't hate white people, but God did. It's in Malachi and it's in Romans. God said He hates them. We don't hate them, but God
And
does.
since we're made in His image, they hate us. And to get back at Him,
Exactly.
they would do anything to tear us down.
Exactly, and that's what they've been doing for centuries.
And they're mad because whatever they do, it just don't work. Because whatever they give us, we're gonna make that shit to gold.
The craziest is though, look at all the inventions, yo. We invented everything and they stole it from us.
Yeah.
There was no Wright brothers, yo. The Wright brothers took it from a black man. The airplane came from a black man.
Yeah. That's like motorcycles was built by a black man.
This like the gear shit. But hold on, let's go with the Ford. Let's go with the Ford. The Mustang. That's a black woman. She's still alive. She made
and
the
they
Mustang.
all want to ride us.
Man, this shit's not even that old. It's fresh as hell, and they want niggas just to forget. That's just
I heard
act
somebody
like
say,
Jim Crow was 300 years ago. It wasn't 300 years ago.
That was just what, but in the 60s.
Exactly.
But the crazy is, I heard somebody
and
say
they want
this,
us to get over it.
Somebody was like, "Yo, we're not our ancestors. Like, you can't
But
get
we
over
are.
it now."
But we are, because we got blood running through our veins.
Yeah, we are. We're ancestors, but yet we ain't gonna let them do what they did to them to us.
Exactly. Because if you knew better, you do better.
Right.
And they didn't know, they wanted to move with love. Now we moving with caution.
Niggas
you know
was
what I'm
fighting back
saying?
then. Hey, look, niggas was fighting back then.
They was fighting back then, but
then.
they were lovable people. They were welcoming people, giving people, helpful people. You know what I'm saying?
That way. Niggas still live that way with the wrong motherfuckers that offering bullshit. Be honest.
And why are we trying to fix the evil brother? Why are we trying to change the evil brother? Why are we trying to change the evil brother? He is who he is. Why are we trying to get acceptance from the evil twin? Why?
I did some research.
Uniquest.
And the research was because I wanted to see in biblical terms, where does it say Jesus hates white people? Or where does it say anywhere that Jesus don't like white people? So I looked it up, and it says all people are equal. The Bible states that God creates all humans in His image, and that Jesus died for people from every nation, tribe, and language. No racial classification. Passages like Galatians 3:28 emphasize spiritual unity and equality rather than divided people by modern ethics or skin color categories. Rejection
Okay,
of
wait. I'm sorry. Where are you reading this from?
I googled it. I did research. I was
Okay,
like,
so
where
look.
in the Bible does it
Can I
say
mention it?
Jesus hate white people? So I can
Can
look
I
in the
please?
Bible.
Can I please mention this, that Google's ran by a white man and that they don't want anything against them? Okay. So go to Romans 9:13 then. If you open up your Bible, open up your Bible app and go to Romans 9:13. After that, go to Malachi chapter 1, verse 1. Jacob is the dark-skinned son, the twin. Esau was the red twin that was red all over. He came out first. This is Abraham's kid. This is Abraham's kid that God said he had a covenant with.
All right, thank you.
So
But specifically, does it say that he did something wrong
no,
for Jesus to hate
look.
him,
Go
or
to
does
the
Jesus hate
Bible.
him due to his
Go to the
race?
Bible. Do not go to Google. Go to the Bible.
I'm asking you.
What are you asking me?
I'm asking you, does it say anything around the verses that you're telling me to read that he did something to where Jesus hate him, or was it just because of his race?
Yeah. All right. So for the one thing, yeah, I love the fact that you said Jesus, because it was Christ throughout the Bible. Yes. If you go to Romans, go to Romans 9:13. He said, "Jacob I love, but Esau I hated." Jacob that's who he had a covenant with, which is us. That's the nation of Israel. But Esau was the Caucasians. That's in Israel right now.
Okay, but that's not answering my question. My
Okay, what
question
is the
was,
question?
where around does it show context of, does it show that he did something, or was it specifically his race?
Okay. So if he did something, but what he did, okay. So you gonna go to Genesis. Genesis, I want to say 25. That he mentioned that he sold his birthright. Esau sold his birthright for a piece of meat, for a piece of raw meat. What nation do you know that eat a piece of raw meat?
That woman that just ate her child.
But
Yeah, I
here's
know.
the
So
thing.
what nation that you know will eat a piece of raw meat? Like, yo, let me get that raw at a restaurant.
It's Asians, because they eat raw fish. Sushi.
I said meat.
Meat, red meat.
I ain't say fish. I said meat.
Then white people, of course. But here's the
Okay.
thing.
What?
It didn't say Jesus hate him because of his race.
Okay.
He
So
gave
you're
up
saying
his birthright to eat raw meat. That's all he did. So he gave up his birthright to eat raw meat, and Jesus didn't like that. That's what he did for Jesus to not like him. Not because he's white. If he
Right.
didn't like him due to him being white, then he wouldn't like him at the first day that he was born. If anything, if Jesus could create people in his image and likeness, why wouldn't everyone be black?
everybody
Why do you
was.
have white people?
Everybody was. Well, see, the thing is that they said God would say, well, Christ, he works. I'm gonna put it like this. All right, so Christ is God's begotten son. And by him being the begotten son, he was the only creation of God. Everything else was through Christ. Christ want everybody to have faith in God. So he had mysterious ways. So he came up with a nation that he's like, yo, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna fool around with my nation that I have a promise with. But I'm gonna fool with them with this other nation. Just to get them to see, like, yo, but if y'all do whatever, how I want to put this, if y'all do whatever I have y'all to do, y'all go against it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a curse y'all. If you're going, all right, so I'm gonna put it like this: if you go and Deuteronomy 28, it mentioned about curses. If you read the curses, there's only one nation that that fills into these curses. There's only one nation. There's only one nation that came over here in ships. There's only one nation that got yokes over around our necks. There's only one nation that went through curses. The white man didn't go through this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the same people that's preaching that same shit is the white man, and they
And
do a bunch of
that's
devilish off the same
Christopher
word.
Columbus. Christopher Columbus came
They do a
over here
bunch
with
of
Christianity.
Yeah, it's all about interpretation. Niggas could take a word, you can mix 2-3 words off of that shit. It's a completely different word.
Christopher
And we
Columbus,
already know
Christopher Columbus came over here. They
religion.
murdered
People use
all. They murdered
religion
all the
to say a
Native
bunch of
Americans.
shit.
Joe, damn near.
It's a bunch of bullshit. People be preaching that shit and be creating cults and shit. You know what I mean? People use this shit for manipulation. You know what I mean? So you gotta
Like
be
the
careful
cross.
when you say
The
all of
cross is
that shit.
idolatry. The
Cause the
cross ain't
same,
for us.
that same shit that them niggas in Israel is preaching the same shit. We better than everybody and fuck everybody and fuck your kids, fuck this, that, they bumming schools. That's the same shit that they preaching. You know, it's all about
Everybody think their religion is the right religion when there's only one true creator. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Christianity is the devil, yo.
well, you know,
Christianity. It is. Christianity is the devil, yo. Christianity came over here. They changed our language. They hung us. They raped us.
yeah.
All under this
And we still
religion.
use the same book that they use to enslave our mind. We still using the same book.
But you,
The
with that book though, with that book, they all because we couldn't read
A
or
lot of
write.
that shit got mixed up and fixed up. You know, and
they
a lot of
only
It
that
read
shit got
certain verses
misinterpreted.
that
And a
benefits
lot of
them.
people
Like we all
that's
know
why you
that they
get a
only
lot of
read
different
certain
religious texts
verses.
off of the same shit. People
did. It's like
interpret
Solomon.
the
No,
same shit
Solomon.
in different ways.
Solomon.
So the same shit
Solomon
that you
said,
just interpreted, somebody else can interpret that shit a million different ways.
"Yo, all right." So yes, I'm saying. So it came from King James. So a lot of people talking about how King James is homosexual. If King James was a homosexual, why did he leave in Leviticus not for a man to lay with a man or a woman with a woman? Why did he leave
They
that?
took the woman
Why did
all
he
out
leave
of the
that?
Bible.
And
That
if
can't
he
be no
wasn't
natural
black,
shit. The
and if he
woman being
wasn't
taken
black,
out of the Bible can't be natural. The woman being taken out the Bible like she have can't be natural. When
the
life
woman
comes
being taken out of the Bible,
from the woman being
had to be
Nah,
like that.
it's just the whole time like when they talk about women in the Bible, she's a Jezebel or
Well,
stuff like
it
that.
started with Eve. I'm sorry, it do. It started with Eve, and that's what you know. I mentioned in saying Corinne. It mentioned in Corinne's like kind of for a woman's
Mary
not
came from
supposed to
woman.
leave the church.
It's genetically proven. Niggas don't get pregnant and give birth. The women do. They take the significant out of the woman in the
It
Bible.
said the Bible mentioned that the woman's supposed to just sit back and learn from the husband.
Okay, even if the nigga don't know shit.
Even if you don't know shit.
That ain't the Bible I'm trying to follow. You know
But
what I mean?
That's what it's
They
supposed to
want
be.
niggas to be
It's supposed to
ignorant.
be.
I'm not gonna
It's
be on
supposed to
no
be the
ignorant
Most
shit.
High.
I'm not gonna follow blindly onto nothing. I'm
It's
questioning
supposed to be
every
the Most
motherfucking
High.
thing.
It's
Because at
supposed
the
to
end
be
of
the
the
Most
day, the
High.
motherfucker that they call God in the Bible always seemed like a governmental entity. The way that they
No, look,
described
that's what we mess
always,
up about. That's what we mess up about,
always.
yo. Because the God in the Bible, yo, he's black. That's what we
That's
mess up.
a
That's what we mess up about.
Totalitarian ass nigga. You know what I mean?
That's what we mess up about.
But anywho, let's change the topic. We got the last video. We're gonna end it lightly, end it
I
fun
was gonna
heartedly.
bring up something because I had heard something. One of these Christian debaters was talking about when they talking about Adam and Eve and the apple and the snake and stuff, and they say the snake was of Christ.
Ooh, it looked like the snake was trying to put a motherfucker on
Yeah,
game.
they said that.
And the other motherfucker was
Like,
trying to keep niggas blind to some shit.
right. I was like, I be
Trying to keep
watching them
motherfuckers
debates
from
and
their
I be like,
divinity.
what the what? I was like, I got to do more research. That's more research.
Yeah, that's something that could be twisted based off of perception. That shit could be twisted this way or that way.
Right.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's definitely based off of interpretation
Yeah,
for
Right.
sure.
But we
because the
know it was
symbology
more
of the
than just
sacred.
Adam and Eve, right?
Yeah,
It's a bunch of stories, but that's why I think like multiple things can be true at one time, even if they sound like opposites. You know
yeah.
what I'm
'Cause
saying?
it's
Like
like
they could add stuff into it.
we got little bitty pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah.
I mean,
When in actuality, our wildest dreams could actually be what the book is saying, you know? As absurd as it may sound. But it's all up to the person.
yep, there's.
Because words are manipulation. Like people can manipulate words and like, bend them to their will.
Hmm.
So
Yep. Make it more in their favor. And words are spells too. I think as long as our ancestors were being taught quote unquote Christianity at that time, their version of it, it has an effect on our lineage to this day. This shit is embedded in our DNA. So that's why conversations like these are important because it's always interesting to see where everyone's perception is.
right.
Yeah, it really is important to see where everyone's perception and opinion is
And
at.
like I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah, I dabbled in the Bible, the Quran, you know what I'm saying? But overall, I'm spiritual. Like I don't
Same.
have a religion, you know what I'm saying? I believe in my creator,
Mhm.
which is God, the one and only. So yeah.
I feel like when we get into all these technicalities, it's just a distraction. Because if we pull the main piece from all these different religions, they're all essentially saying the same thing. There's one
Yeah.
creator, they just have different
Religion,
names.
Exactly.
religion is nothing but the devil, though. There's laws and commandments. If you look in Leviticus, Leviticus is nothing but laws and commandments. That's not a religion. That's just how you supposed to live. Yeah, I
Each
mean, that's just
different.
how you supposed to live, yo. That's why, we get it. As we've been dumbfounded, yo, for centuries, yo, and here it is from generation after generation. We get the same thing. We get the
I ain't
same
gonna
thing,
lie.
yo.
It ain't no we for real, for real. It's the ones who choose to be lost choose to be lost.
Okay, all right,
If you've
I feel
dibbled
you on
and
that
dabbled
one.
in all of it, you'll see each one has its own standard of laws that they want you to abide by. The
But
Quran has its own. The Bible
but
obviously
the
has its
Quran,
own.
yo, the Quran, yo,
In
yeah,
Japanese culture, they have their
that's
own.
Ishmael. Ishmael, that was Abraham's son, but yeah, that wasn't where the covenant was at.
Again, the technicalities is a distraction. What about what they're
Hmm.
actually telling us?
Exactly.
No, ain't what they telling us is what God's telling us. That's where we need to
However
be.
you interpret it, exactly. I'm not saying you're
It's not
wrong. That's the
I don't know
distraction
who
right
they
there.
is. So, the thing about what they right now, there's pronouns. That's gay people. That's they. That's who I'm. That's who, when
Again,
you say they,
technicalities,
when you say
distractions.
they, when you say they, I'm like, yo, that's
It's
pronouns.
easier to focus on distractions when the real truth is hard to digest. I get it.
Nah,
I've
yo,
been
the
Hmm.
there.
funniest is that I was in a Christianity, got baptized and everything. I came into the truth about 4 years ago. I didn't know that Christ was black. Here it is. I'm reading the Bible like crazy, but I know he ain't wool here. Yes, I wasn't. I was in my crib, still at my grandpa's crib, with a white Christ on the wall. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I was listening to my elders until, you know what I'm saying. I was like, yo, Lord, you know what I'm saying, Father, show me. He showed me. He showed me that, you know what I'm saying, Christ looked like he ain't had no blue
Always think of
eyes.
it, whatever helps us move on through the day. We all have to
Hmm.
believe in something.
Yeah.
It'll just look different against everybody else's. Who are we to judge? That's the thing I took from the Bible, from what he said. That
No,
judging
you
thing.
can't you
Because it
can't
could
look at it like
quickly
that.
be you.
The
It
Bab
could
the Bible's
quickly be
nothing but
you.
a
I
black
done seen it.
the Bible's a black history book. Everybody in the Bible was black besides Esau. besides Cain. Everybody else. And look, if you look at it like this, when get out of my wires, man. I should never let you out the cage. If you look at when Esau and Jacob was in a womb, and when they were born, they described Esau. The only reason why they described Esau is because he looked it different from everyone else. Everyone else looked at like the way how King Solomon describes himself. He described himself as black and comely. He described himself as black and handsome. But when I'm like this, even though let's go before that, Esau was born before him. Esau was described because he looked different from everybody on the earth. He came out red all over. There's only one nation that's red. The so-called blacks come from Jacob. That's who the covenant is with. And that's why we go through so much, because of what Esau had did. The devil don't like us. So we're going to go through it until we all realize what's going on. But until we realize that, we're going to continue to go on, have all these tragic murders, have all these deaths, and all these, it's crazy, yo. Now, that's a conversation that need to be talked about every day. Not about, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry about what happened with Nolan. I'm sorry what happened with the other guy. I'm sorry what happened with Emmett Till. I'm sorry what happened to him, but that's Jacob's trouble. That's going to continue to happen with us. But what need to be talked about every day is that how we are the descendants of the real Israelites. We need to come to God. We need to come to the truth.
And how does that keep us alive?
How's it going to keep us alive?
Because we still dying.
You
Israelites
really
been
saying,
around since before I was
so
born.
my thing is that how you staying alive right now? So does it make a difference? Basically, what you want to say then?
No, I'm just asking. You said we need to do this.
Yeah,
Is that gonna
we
keep
need to follow the
Nolan?
laws and the
Is that gonna
commandments.
keep people like Nolan alive?
We need to follow the laws and the commandments. Yes, we do.
Hey, guys. Hey.
We need to look at the Sabbath day. That's on Saturdays.
Hey.
Don't buy, don't sell, congregate.
Mommy, are you up there? Close the door. So baby don't go.
We need to look at the laws of what's going on nowadays.
Can you close the door up there?
It's time to come to what we need to do with life. Not what the Christianity had us doing. The Christianity. Come on, man.
How you doing?
But yeah,
That's my 12-year-old daughter. She's like, "What are you doing? Come on, move."
Where's her?
It's like if my daughter, she knows that we do it. You know what I'm saying? I put her down. She's listening. She watched me. I do my classes. I go in my classes every Saturday. I study. From 9, our cage is in there. From 9 to 9. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the Bible. You know, so on the Sabbath, on Saturdays. I don't do nothing else. I don't buy, don't sell.
No bite.
Don't bite. My daughter, she knows, like, you know what I'm saying? She knows that we're the real Israelites. We are the true Jews. We are the true Jews, yo. Get off! Why did she do that, yo? Get a puppy, yo. They said get a puppy. They said get a puppy.
but yeah, moving on topics, we're gonna end the video with a funny video. I'm gonna play it right now, and then we're gonna do our closing statements.
All right, y'all need to watch the Golden Child, yo. The Golden Child is something similar.
What, Eddie Murphy?
Funny video. Funny video. But
But
yeah.
his daddy or something? Like, I'm confused.
That was the real Michael Myers, and that was someone dressed up like Michael Myers, not thinking that was Michael Myers, really cussing Michael Myers out.
That shit was Busta
That
Rhymes.
was
That shit was Busta Rhymes. I think it was H2O. I think he was in like H2O. Michael Myers H2O.
Yeah, he was. That just came on the other day.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes, that nigga could act back in the day a little bit though.
Oh,
You know?
from Higher Learning, huh?
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
learning.
Yeah, I fucked with Higher Learning. That was my shit. They used to get me hyped, nigga. They used to get me hyped. Like a few other movies used to get me hyped too.
I always thought that Busta Rhymes that he had went into the Jew Hollywood thing to get famous. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you mess around and get your ass taken. You know what I'm saying? Then you become famous
Oh, yeah,
because
I heard
his rap had
Right.
changed.
But we now heard stories about Busta
Yeah, I
Rhymes.
did hear some shit
Yeah.
about that nigga.
That's what I always thought about Buster. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean?
I ain't never seen him with no girl, so.
Hey yo, stop! Never seen him with no girl.
Have y'all? I mean, I
Never,
seen him do that video with Janet Jackson. I mean,
never seen
besides
him with
video,
no
I'm talking
girl.
about like personal.
Never seen him with a girl, yo. You're right about that. You hit you hit a mark.
Yeah, I never
You
did.
feel me? Busta Rhymes, huh? He busting rhymes, huh? He
Yeah,
busting backs, huh?
he was always with Diddy too.
Oh yeah, he was. Oh yeah, remember Pastor Kabasier?
Yeah, he was always with Diddy.
I remember that song. I forgot. Busta Rhymes, he was cold, low key. Yeah, he was cold.
He was gay.
Busta Bus.
He
Yeah.
probably was. I ain't surprised. You know what I mean? The name, the look. You know what I mean? He always looked it, especially when he was skinny as hell.
Yeah, that's probably before he started touching boys. Let me stop
Right.
allegedly.
His rap done changed and everything. His little style, everything changed. Changed for the fame.
Oh,
All right. Who will y'all see Busta Rhymes in a versus with?
I guess the obvious choice would be Twista, but only because he raps fast, right?
Right. That's what I was
But
thinking too.
lyricist wise, I feel like he could go with other people. I don't know who
I'm
though.
trying to think.
I think Twist got too many hits for him. Bus don't got that many hits.
Yes, he do.
Busta got some hits. Yeah, Busta he got
That
some hits.
man got a nice little
He
catalog.
low key was an unofficial
shit.
member of a tribe called Quest too, I think.
Yeah, he was. No, not the tribe, but
Something. Some group back then.
yeah, it was a group back in the day. Dang, it's on the tip of my tongue.
It wasn't a
It was
tribe
Charlie
called
Brown.
Quest.
It was Charlie Brown and Nino was the other two dudes.
Busta Rhymes did have some hits though, because he was on all of the remixes back in the day before Wayne. He was on a lot of the little remixes and shit.
You mean before Little John?
Way before.
Yeah. A little bit after too.
That's a good
A little bit after too. He used to be. minute.
Yeah,
That's
leader.
wild.
Hey yo, he's part of Leaders of the New School.
Leaders of the new school, and he ain't taught us shit.
Ain't taught us nothing.
I think he got some sleepers. I think Busta Rhymes has some sleep. He could go against Ja Rule.
I think no, Jaw would kill him.
Nah.
Jaw would kill him.
You think Ja kill him?
Jaw
Oh,
got hits.
I think honestly, DMX.
DMX could
X,
kill
X got
Busta
hit.
Rhymes
Now X got too many hits for him.
Yeah.
It'll just be
X can
nice to
take
look
down a
at
couple
though.
of people.
Like that'll be
Yeah,
a
it
good
would
one to
be.
look at.
because the niggas
Way
ain't
better than
energy and shit.
YG in the game.
Hey
Oh
yo, the
yeah,
only
that
best
nigga
thing
walked
about that versus is that they was flamed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm for here in the Berg. I'm from a blood neighborhood, and that was the only thing that was nice about that versus. Other than that, their jams was weak.
Right.
All of the game best songs was with 50 Cent. Am I wrong?
I wasn't
All
even
the
banging
best
that.
songs was with 50 Cent.
Yeah, that's what all he had, but I wasn't even banging that. As a matter of
But you
fact,
know, I don't even remember a song the game did.
he got 100. What is it? 100 something. 100 bars. That jam 100 bars was hard.
Yeah, I remember no. And that's in a minute though. I might have to listen to it, see how it aged. You know what I mean?
100 bars.
He can spit, you know what I mean? He can spit. His first CD after he left G Unit was cold. I remember my brother Leo, he had that. He had some songs on there that was cold. Who is he? He should beat YG. Though.
Yeah, but he tried to wear his fro out like because of, you know what I'm saying? Here it is.
I
Jay-Z
think
wear his
YG
fro out.
got more juice than the game.
Yeah, because the game been doing a lot of lame shit lately, I think, the last few years.
The game ain't got no game no more.
You know. But
Yeah, I think
You
all
know,
that
once
little
they hit
music.
those once they go on them reality shows and shit like that, they be
I
done.
think that I think that type of music is even done right now, yo. All that killing, them selling drugs, this and that, yo. That's lame right now.
All right, when we all know they only doing that to see how they tour might look. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Chris
right.
Brown and Usher, Music Soul Trial, Anthony Hamilton. Then we're gonna have Tank and Tyrese. Then you're gonna have Pretty Ricky on the Millennium Tour with B2K. You feel me? You already got Brandy and Monica, you know, so it's like
I want to go to
it's
Usher
a
and Chris
money
Brown,
pool.
bro. I want to go to Usher and Chris Brown.
Well, you know, they cracking.
I know. I don't have $500.
Right.
So I'm gonna just pull it up on Pandora or YouTube.
Right. Go on TikTok. Somebody gonna be filming it.
Mm-hmm.
You know who would beat Music and Anthony Hamilton in verses?
Life Jennings.
Yeah, you already knew I was
I
gonna
knew
say
you was
that.
gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say Life Jennings.
No, yo, who's gonna kill him? Everybody's R. Kelly.
Oh yeah, R. Kelly. R. Kelly got a lot
R.
He's
of.
Kelly gonna kill
locked up. They
everybody.
won't let him out.
You think R. Kelly? He wrote so many jams.
Yeah, R. Kelly got a lot of shit.
He did.
Right. His
I hate to
residuals,
say it,
man.
Yeah,
but
I'm about to
he
go
has
look.
a bag so deep. His and Michael Jackson's about, it ain't touching Michael
Yeah,
Jackson, but it's pretty deep.
I
yeah,
don't
you
even
right.
know an R&B person right now that can possibly go up against R. Kelly.
Well, I would say if anybody, it'll be Babyface, but
That's
that's
what I
it.
was gonna say,
Yeah,
Babyface.
that's it though. That's it.
What about Neo?
No,
No, he don't have enough hits.
They said that
Hey, you hear
fast.
you hear new shit?
I understand he's
Highway
from Vegas, but
97 or
no.
something?
What new shit? Look,
Neo
ain't
got some
nobody
new
fucking
shit.
with Neo right now. Like, ain't
He on
nobody
some
really
country. He
listening
doing
to his
country
shit.
music. He doing country music.
I
Oh,
like
he
that
on
one
his
jam
Oh yeah, I
though.
saw
Beyonce.
he doing
He got
that.
one song on there that I like though. I forgot what it's called. Simple Things or some shit.
I like his one jam with Jeremiah. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, that's hard. That jam's hard.
You talking about with Neo?
Yeah, Neil and Jeremiah.
I'm really sitting
That's the
here
one
thinking
song I don't
about
remember.
who can go up against R. Kelly.
Me too. That's what I'm thinking about.
Can't
That's
nobody, yo.
alive and kicking.
Or
What about
his catalog is too crazy right now.
what about Teddy? What's his nigga?
Oh, Teddy
Teddy
Riley.
Riley.
Yeah.
No, 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 and no.
Teddy got something, but Teddy don't got something.
What about Aaron Hall?
No. I'd rather go with Teddy.
Honestly, what between these two? Maybe Genuine? Avant? Put
Avant,
together?
maybe
You
Avant.
gotta think.
Put
You gotta think Genuine.
together?
You gotta think. Devontae from Jodeci was writing Genuine stuff, yo. So
Well,
no.
Jodeci's a good one too.
Yeah, but Jodeci would have to go up against someone like
What about
New
Smokey
Edition?
Robinson? Smokey
New
Robinson
Edition?
can go against that nigga.
Edition.
Smokey Robinson.
No.
Smokey's
Nah.
too old.
Against R. Kelly?
Yeah, nigga. You gotta
You might as
go.
well put David Ruffin up against him.
What he gonna put
Ruffin
up
ain't like
against Step in the Name of Love? What song
Yeah,
can he possibly play after that?
Smokey's too much in the '60s, yo.
You gotta
got
go, nigga. Beethoven,
Nelly?
nigga. Beethoven.
No, it would have to
Get
be like
Beethoven on the nigga.
Robin
shit, you guys.
That just sucks.
Kenny Lattimore? I don't fucking know.
That Kenny Lattimore.
One of
I
them old
think
ass
We just
niggas.
naming niggas now.
This
Jesse
could be a good one.
McCartney.
This could be a good one to talk about
Well,
next
what
week,
about
yo.
Tank? What about Tank? Let's bring Tank back up.
Against R.
Tank-
Kelly?
Let's bring Tank back
No,
up.
no. You know who could go against R.
He
Kelly?
got a catalog,
You know who
but
could get R. Kelly? Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat.
Ooh, Keith
Keith
Sweat.
Sweat. Keith Sweat.
no, we got look at it as you need the
Gerald
ones who
Levert was
actually write.
alive, because he could show get R.
Ron-
Kelly.
Hey, who
Ronald-
beating Keith Coles in the motherfucking verses?
Ronald Isley.
No, but we need
Yeah.
we need the ones who actually write.
That's what I said. Ronald Isley. He could do it.
The Isley brothers
the
versus
Isley
the
brothers. You gotta
Like
OJs.
Tank.
The
gotta get a
OJs,
team.
I was just about to say that'd be
You gotta get a
hard.
team for that nigga.
Who? The Isley?
What about Prince?
He's dead.
Prince is in his own category, man.
He's dead.
That's fucked up.
R. Kelly in jail. It's almost the same thing.
Okay,
no,
since
but
they in
we
jail,
can get some still from R. Kelly. We can't get that much from him.
What about Otis?
What about P. Diddy?
Otis Redding.
No, Otis from the
P. Diddy is a producer. He ain't no
Temptations.
artist, is he?
Otis Redding.
I thought you were talking about Otis Redding too. I think honestly,
What
R.
about
Kelly.
Johnny Gill?
No, not
What
enough
about
songs. R. Kelly and Luther Vandross.
No, how about New Edition against themselves?
No, New Edition against Boys to Men.
No, New Edition. You think you got New Edition, but then you can break off to Ralph. You can break off to Bobby. You can break off to Johnny. You can break off to BBD.
I don't know who.
New Edition against themselves.
I don't know who win.
Yeah, you could do that, and you know who would win? Bobby Brown.
Bobby gonna
Hey, Bobby goes crazy, yo.
Bobby Brown would
But
win every time.
Johnny.
Now Johnny can sing.
Johnny can sing, but Bobby had to stay.
He'll make him.
That nigga
What?
got a
What?
CD
Don't say
right
my
there.
my my, because he got way
My,
more than
my,
that.
my, 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 my. That's the
He
only
got
song.
way more
Hey
than
yo,
that.
hey yo, I
Close
remember
Off the
look,
Rain,
my
two
my
songs.
computer teacher, she we was walking around the Civic Arena here in Pittsburgh back in the day. Bobby Brown had his little tour. We couldn't get in. We walked past the door and I seen my computer teacher, damn, I forgot her name, Miss Brown or something like that. But she seen us, she's like, oh, y'all wanna come in? Yo, she let us in. And yo, when we went in, Bobby was on the stage. He like, this is what I got arrested for. And yo, he was grinding on this chick, yo, on the mattress, yo. I was like, yo, we got in. That was like 89.
Oh, what about who versus Whitney? Whitney versus who?
Herself.
Hey, Beyonce.
No.
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 Jennifer Hudson?
Beyonce's weak, yo.
Why
Beyonce's
y'all?
weak.
Hey, why y'all hating on Beyonce?
Yo,
Beyonce is not weak.
B's weak.
Because
She's
I
weak.
think Kelly can sing better than her.
No, the
Kelly
fuck
is
she
it,
That
can't.
yo.
don't mean
No,
Kelly
the
Beyonce
fuck
was the
she
can't
group.
can't.
sing.
No, Kelly can't
That
sing
don't
better
mean
than no
Beyonce
fucking
can't sing
Man,
Beyonce.
though.
Kelly was the group, yo.
Deanna
I
Ross.
just feel like Kelly, like I like
Beyonce
Kelly
was the
Rowland,
group.
so
Beyonce.
Beyonce ain't been
Diana
the group
Ross.
since she left the
Y'all
group.
Yo,
just
She's
hating.
Jay-Z.
Diana Ross could go
Whitney,
up against Whitney.
Whitney versus Whitney, yo. Can nobody verse Whitney, yo?
Yeah.
Yeah. What
We
about
got
Whitney,
Lauren
somebody.
Hill?
Hey, Whitney
Patty
versus
her voice
Deborah
is
LaBelle.
too
Cox.
crazy.
Hey,
Oh,
Whitney versus Deborah Cox.
What?
No.
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 We gotta look at the catalog wise as with the
We would
singing.
have to it would have to
Mariah
be
Carey.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey. Yep.
No, it would have to be Dolly Parton.
What?
Yeah, you're high.
Now you really just naming people.
He's high.
He did Dolly
Dolly.
Parton.
Nah. I think
Dolly's not
Dolly
in there.
Parton should go against Billy Ray Cyrus.
Adele.
Ooh, Adele would be a good one against
Whitney.
Sam Smith or Whitney. Yeah.
Yes, Sam's gay.
Mm-hmm. Sam Smith or Whitney. I don't know about Whitney. I want to put Adele
Whitney.
against Whitney.
Whitney was the
Yeah.
hardest, yo.
She's the
Right.
standard for sure.
Right. Look, Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan.
Shocking. Well, who could go against
But you
Patty
know
LaBelle
what?
if not Whitney?
Well,
Patty
Shaka can go
LaBelle,
against Patty.
Gladys Knight.
Patty and Shaka.
Who could
Yeah.
go against Whitney? There's somebody that could go against Whitney. I just can't think of them at all right now.
It's
Celine
not
Dion.
Stephanie Mills.
Celine Dion.
Aretha.
Selena?
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha.
I think Aretha and Tina.
Oh,
Selena?
Tina. Damn.
Marie.
Hey,
Damn. That's a
Aretha
good one.
versus Tina Turner.
Oh,
That-
Tina Turner.
what
Ooh,
about what? I
Tina
thought you talking
Marie
about
is a
Tina
good one
Marie.
too.
I thought you
Yeah,
about to
Tina
say
Tina
Tina
Marie.
Marie
Marie.
versus Mariah Carey.
No, Tina Marie and Whitney.
The catalog. I don't know a lot of Tina Marie songs, so I could be wrong.
Right, because she's Rick James' girl. So let's
Yeah.
see.
Oh yeah, Fire and Desire. Is that her?
What
No.
about them
Yeah.
people that sing Solid? What's their name? Solid
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 as
as
a
as
a
a
rock.
rock.
rock. I don't know.
The Stephens. What's their
The
name?
Stylistics?
I don't
No.
know, but they had some long ass black hair. They had some long ass hair.
Damn, I forgot their name.
Solid.
Bro, what's their name? You know it.
Who?
The
Adele?
Stephens? What? The
The
Stones?
Stylistics?
No. It was a
Oh,
guy and a girl, and they sing
who sings
Solid.
Solid as a rock?
The Hot Chili
Solid
Peppers.
as a
Oh,
rock.
It ain't
Ashford
Atlantic
and
Star.
Simpson.
It ain't Atlantic Star.
Ashford and Simpson.
Ashford and Simpson, yes.
Okay.
I never would have got that.
Yo, I really miss music like that. Like I miss the groups and stuff from back in the day. Like we don't
I
have that shit
know.
now.
I missed the New Edition, the Troop, the Jackson 5.
Yeah,
Definitely true. For sure.
definitely true.
Oh my goodness. I listened to that shit like it just came out.
Right.
True. Who else? New Edition, obviously. It's a few people.
Yeah. I was big on Gerald Levert, so man, they took all the good singers away, man.
They were definitely only meant to be here for a season.
Right, but they stuff lasts a lifetime.
Yep, and I think that's the whole point.
Yeah, they're the reason why they used to in the movies and all that shit. They used to say some. The old black women used to always say like that's the devil's music. I think they was talking about the industry and shit. You know what I mean?
Who would
Not the
versus
music
Selena?
itself.
Yeah.
Look, who would versus Selena in her prime? Selena in her prime.
Whitney Houston.
You said Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I brought Selena
Selena
up
versus
earlier when y'all
Selena?
said Whitney Houston. Selena.
You don't think Gloria Estefan or
Who's
I like
Gloria
Gloria.
Estefan? Who is Gloria Estefan? That sounds familiar.
She had a good couple songs. I remember her.
she sung
Ooh.
with that one black guy that sung the song to Beauty and the Beast? What was his name?
Jason Weaver. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of
No.
Lion King.
Lion
That's
King.
Lion King. Ooh, Jason Weaver versus Ray J. No, I'm just
Heck no. Put some respect on Jason.
I know Jason Weaver
Put
would
in
win
some
all
actual
day.
competition.
Jennifer Lopez could have went against Selena.
She
No.
played Selena.
Jennifer
So
Lopez.
Exactly.
what about
Hey,
Shakira?
I found
Yeah.
Shakira. Shakira is a better artist than Jennifer Lopez to me.
Heck yeah. Jennifer copied off of, I believe, Ashanti or something.
Yeah, a
She
lot
was
of her shit.
imitating a black woman. Somebody.
And,
Yeah,
and
Ja
Benny from the
Rule. When
Block,
she
that
did
wasn't
that
even
part
her
with Ja
vocal I heard.
Rule.
I heard that wasn't even her vocal in the background and shit. That wasn't her.
Yeah.
It
That's what I
sounded like
heard
it, but it
too.
wasn't her.
And
Then
if
she,
you listen closely, it don't sound like her at all.
don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. Oops.
But yeah, it was a good podcast show today, y'all. We had a good conversation. We went off topic, but the off topic conversation was actually pretty good as well too. It was good, opinions, perspectives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I get it.
what's y'all closing out statement?
Um.
I don't know.
Just stay wise, stay black, stay blessed.
And stay focused.
Right.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I like literally. Whatever she
Right.
said.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, make sure you use your discernment, do your research and stuff like that. Make sure
Yeah.
you check out the TikToks and the YouTubers that we talked about earlier today. Check out everybody's platform. Check out New Nina on Facebook. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram. What else we
Facebook.
on? Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna
Make
get
sure
on
you check out
more.
everybody's content.
Yes.
Yes.
Hype us up, like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Hype us up.
And let's tune in the music.